will show up.
If not, I don't think he is because he's usually on time.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, Brian. We're live.
All right. Something, back talk that audience isn't supposed to hear. Oh, hey, welcome everybody. As usual, I am your ever-prepared GM, Brian, today. And I have a blurb. I have two blurbs, but we'll welcome you all properly first. Greetings. We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits. So please grab your favorite drink, perhaps a snack, and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds. Tonight, we will be playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, which is a high fantasy D20 system. If you'd like to see more content, please check us out on YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe and hit that bell notification. If you'd like to join us during our live stream, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be a part of our live chat.
Do you see something? Or do you feel it?
I see it, yeah.
But,
it's like a little thing. No, there's nothing there.
Get it.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
It's just a bump.
You're a bump.
This is the problem of asking Aleshi to help you with medicine checks.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be there, you animal.
Aren't you a mammal? Aren't they hair-covered lactating creatures? You're like, that's oddly specific.
But we're coming up on October,
Oh, yeah.
and it shall be the month of Spooktober, or One Shot October, One Shot Spooktober.
One shot tober.
I like it all.
One shocked tober.
There we go.
There we go. One shocked Tober.
Yes.
We're gonna do a bunch of
You can't tell
spooky
that I
games,
do a lot of
different
the
systems.
writings.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
we will be introducing. I don't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Yeah,
we will be introducing a lot of new
Mhm.
tabletop RPGs specific to the. Well, not all of them are specific, but many of them are specific to the horror slasher genre.
Yeah.
And
And some of them aren't really new.
Well, I mean for us.
New for
for
us,
us.
but some are probably old. The one I'm running, I think, is defunct. I don't know if it's even published anymore.
Oh, fair.
Well, I know the one that I will be running is still going.
I don't
Yeah.
know if
And
mine-
we'll
I
even
mean,
have some special guests.
If yeah.
Maybe.
We have talked about our editor. No, is it our editor? I don't
Our
remember who's
video
coming up.
editor.
Yeah, I don't.
Content editor, whatever you want to call her.
I'm married. I'm face blind when it comes to other women, so
She's my niece.
I know. I'm just using it as a excuse to forget who they are.
It helps that I think her title is Sarah more than her name to us at this point. Sarah, the boss.
Yeah.
Who
But Sarah
gets
and
us
Sam.
to do things.
Sam will not be here, but
Sam.
Sarah potentially will be here, and
Probably
her husband.
will be here.
Who's Jason to her? Is that her husband or
Her brother.
Her brother. I don't know. It was a one-off comment. Anyways, yeah, she will most likely be here. That'd be
Most
great.
likely be here. Don't know if her husband will join her. Her brother Jason may also come.
Correct. I believe the point of one Spooktober is to introduce and to have everybody have a chance behind the camera as a GM. We know what we're running, and if we want to tell our constituents
Oh,
like
yeah,
what
we
to
can do
expect, they can check up our schedule online as is, because it'll be posted on Twitch. But Brian, do you want to say what you're potentially running?
So I've got two games. I have the Dread, which is run using a Jenga tower.
Yep.
And highly narrative RPG.
This is a DREAD, not DREDD, to get confused with the Judge Dredd. Although that could,
Someday.
in theory, a
That
Jenga
could
tower
be.
as a mega complex, and then also a horror genre. Totally valid.
Someday I want to do Judge Dredd because I saw an RPG horror story about like 4 people,
The mutants and stuff.
like all their characters kept dying through character creation, and they're like, "This is stupid," and I'm like, "This is awesome. I just want to do that part of the game, and see how long it takes us to get through school."
Without dying.
I will be doing a Puppet Master style Tiny Dungeon one shot to introduce the players to Tiny Dungeon, which in the future may be a setting that we'll be looking into further. But for the moment, system, not setting, system. Yeah, the setting will be
Our own.
Fellowship Gaming specific. Yes, that will be either on the 20th or the 22nd of the month, and my daughter will be playing a young teen in that game.
Tiny Dungeon.
I don't know if you can manage a young teen mentality, but hang in there.
She's much too grown up for that.
She's vastly more mature than anybody at this table, I'll tell you.
She's
Yes,
basically like another
Am I?
30-year-old who's playing a high school student.
You haven't played D&D with Fred very often.
What do you mean?
I will be running the game Chill. It is a high investigation style game. It is in the horror genre. And it is set on Earth, but it is very much horror genre. It is far more investigation and putting to rest creatures more than it is going out and fighting.
Very Supernatural season 1,
Yes.
rather than like season 11 with all that included. I would like to add that we are doing pre-generated characters, so there won't be a session 0 video coming out later or anything like that.
Except for maybe Fred's.
True, but that's, I believe.
No,
No.
I might be doing 2 then, because I might be
Well,
doing
we
a traveler
have our
one. I might be trying to do a traveler one.
campaign that you'll be running,
Yeah.
and I don't
Yeah.
know if those characters are going to bleed into the campaign, but I guess really that's up to you.
Yeah. And then I'll be running a Call of Cthulhu scenario called The Dare, which takes place in the 1980s.
Nice.
And pre-teen, so everybody's welcome to come. And they do have pre-generated characters. I just got the scenario a couple days ago, and they have characters.
Okay, so who's going to be doing our aliens game?
The aliens
was
yeah.
doing a traveler one shot.
Yeah,
Traveling
that's
in
what
one
I
shot of aliens. We have 3. Only character that I know we don't have is yours, Casey.
Okay.
Right.
And we'll see if everybody will.
Well, isn't that the one that? Oh no, that's Sam's coming up for the 13th.
Sarah's coming up for the
Sarah,
pick.
sorry, God dang it.
Sam is the one that's in Maryland.
Yes. If she makes it out, great. But
She's
no.
not going to make it out.
Start driving now.
I just need to know when I need to have it ready. 'Cause nobody's told
Friday
me
the
the date.
13th will be the chill game.
The first is taken, the 13th is taken.
Yeah.
Potentially the 20th or the 22nd, depending on if Jeremiah wants to play it in my Tiny Dungeon one shot.
And
That determines which day I'm going to do it.
Yeah, because I don't think he wants to do the Call of Cthulhu one, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. He can't play on any Sundays that we run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he wants to be in a game, it has to be played not on a Sunday. That's all. And I'm waiting for him to. I'm waiting for Jeremiah to comment on the Discord channel, and he has yet to do so.
But he was too busy playing with the computer a minute ago.
Yes, it was.
I team viewer. He's hacking us. We're under attack. We're
There's
getting
a-
doxxed by our own dude.
There's a big text document open of I'm watching you.
Kenshiro is hacking us? What the fuck? That's a different Friday. What the hell?
So I just need to figure out what.
It really is up to you to say these are the days I want to run it.
Well, it'll be later in the month would be best for me because I have to
That's fine.
work overtime for the first 2 weeks of.
It'll be the
this month.
27th or the 29th are the last two.
I can do either one. It'd be fine.
And I mean, I can look at grabbing the Alien starter bundle and seeing what we can run with that.
Sure.
That's fine with me.
Because
too.
that would be the
Well, I think
Alien
we have a lot of other
aliens.
options
We
as
have
well.
other
It's
things.
just we're waiting for more people. Jeremiah specifically to voice what days, like what game, not days, because Fridays are the only days that he can do it, but what game specifically he wants to be in.
I'm also when I bought Dread on Drive-Thru RPG, sponsored. I wish.
Tell us when.
I also got a RPG called Dead of Night,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
so I'll be running that one. That one looks like a lot of fun.
Isn't that the one we're going to be camp counselors running from a hat slasher?
No, that's going to be Dread.
Oh, okay.
I decided, based on everything I've heard, that there's a lack of zombies, so we're going to do a zombie horde with that one.
Okay.
Lack of zombies. Literally killed the character last Torg. Should have saved that for Halloween or for October.
Zombies don't count.
That's true.
Sure they do.
They're not actually zombies.
See,
No,
that's
no.
what they do.
Brian's just racist against Japanese. Japanese zombies don't count. Not Japanese people. He's just racist against Japanese zombies.
Oh, well. That's
Look,
fine.
I can be multi-talented and be racist against both, okay?
He's not, but he can't. He houses the potential. Speaking of the character Brian's playing, no. All right.
He's playing the Japanese zombie, right?
Speaking of Japanese zombies, there's a live action. I think I talked about it a couple episodes ago, but what was it with the shark and the legs?
Oh, the bucket list of the zombies.
Yeah, the Zom 100.
100.
Yes. Oh my god! It was. The anime is better and the manga is superior, but they have a live action movie. It's only like an hour and a half long, but it is so like. If you thought One Piece, like I think the same people that did One Piece did Zom 100, because my lord,
Good.
it just can't be. Spoilers. There's a shark that's a
I've
zombie
seen
shark
that.
who break. No, I'm talking to our people.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
a zombie shark that breaks out of a containment unit, and after eating a bunch of zombie scuba divers.
You talking about this?
Yes. And then
Yes.
at one point in the movie, they're trying to get free, and the shark breaks free of the shark tank, and they're like, the girl's like, it can't get us because it's a shark. It's a zombie. It'll survive, but it can't move. It can't ambulate. And then fucking legs pop out of it like a centipede, and it's the legs of the divers inside who are still alive and zombie-eyed. And then they're chasing after them. And I was like, what is going on?
And
there's,
it's in the cartoon
how
as
did
well.
Fishwalkers
The anime.
is a similar anime of
Yeah.
fish and
I do Zom 100
yeah, I know, but
and then
that's somewhat
shark.
similar.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways. What are we playing, Brian?
No. Today we're doing scenario 3-11. No Time for Treason, which is conveniently the next episode of Tenchi Universe.
Yeah, there's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
All right.
If you know Tenchi Muyo, you're old.
Well, they have like a new Why did my phone do that?
There's lots of
It shut down. No, it went black, but it's not supposed to.
There's the racism creeping in.
Yes, Jeremiah, she is playing Aleshi. Yeah, Julia. We'll introduce characters here
We'll
in a
do
minute.
character introductions shortly. Let's get our mission briefing.
All right. So you guys are in the Eridan's View district of Opera, the capital city of Taldor. And you're ushered, I don't know what that is, into the hidden basement of the Portsmouth Club, a tea house and former temple to Shaylin that offers discreet meeting places. You go past a door disguised as a wine rack, and you meet Lady Gloriana Marilla in a meeting room outfitted with threadbare velvet chairs. She has a full tea service with a selection of white or rose hip tea, sandwiches, and pastries.
Long.
She lets you guys indulge in them and then continues. I hope that you enjoy the refreshments. The Portsmouth Club has always treated me well in times of upheaval. Unfortunately, I believe we are in such times today. Venture Captain Muzello has disappeared. Just prior to his disappearance, a strange crime spree started here in Opera. Each of these crimes have targeted known allies or supporters of Grand Princess Eutropia. Oddly, the witnesses say that the perpetrators had customized wayfinders, and we've noticed that these wayfinders bear Muzello's signature designs. I had hoped to speak with him about the matter and be able to clear his name, but he remains elusive. I've sent out my own agents to tail him, who report back that he's out at odd hours in the city around the areas where these crimes take place. He loses these tails quickly and hasn't reached out to me for help. It's suspicious. Something doesn't feel right. I can't bring myself to believe that Muzello is involved in these crimes. I need you to investigate what is going on. Be thorough and be discreet. Even other Pathfinder agents may accidentally tip him off and send him deeper into hiding. I can only hope that you find something that clears his name. If you can intercept him or meet with him, all the better. She tells you she's rented out this room in case you need easy space to convene privacy or rest in the future. And let's see. And you get a handout. I didn't have time to cut the paper.
Okay. Initial leads. Robbery at Lioness Jewelers. Lioness Jewelers in Specialty Smithy was robbed 3 days prior. The shop has been advertising commemorative coins of Grand Princess Eutropia's coronation. Constabulary reports indicate that the master molds, blanks, and completed coins were all stolen. However, the rest of the shop's precious metals were left. Arson of Street Monument. The eccentric street artist Garrix created a life-size statue of Grand Princess Etropia out of flowers and barbed wire. What?
Think of like a Burning Man.
I get it, but why barbed wire?
It's a Thorns reference.
I figured that.
Mo would have zero clue in character. Tony knows.
Yeah.
I have a character.
5 days ago, it was lit on fire in the early afternoon.
The effigy, yeah.
Yep. The constabulary report indicates that several members of Garrick's household staff witnessed the event. Attack on Eutropia's associate. The socialite, Evanine Valborn, was reportedly attacked on her way home from an art showing in Grand Bridge 2 days ago. She is accepting visitors in her home in West Park, though she has not given a public statement on her attack. Why do I want to say track?
I don't know.
The constabulary report is not available. Opara Lodge. Musello has offices at the local Pathfinder Society Lodge, which is disguised as a bait and tackle shop. Perhaps his assistant, Lolly Adafish, can tell us more about his whereabouts or give us access to his office, but she may be in league with him. Don't go here until you've gathered as much evidence as you can from the crime scenes, which should help convince Lolly to help one way or another. Reminder. Return to the Portsmouth Club at the end of the day to report on evidence gathering from these sites and any other sites you investigate.
Totally should have been writing this down.
Yeah.
So we have the break-in.
Well, I mean,
We have the effigy.
keep the hand.
Yeah, I don't have a piece of paper to write it down on.
Yeah.
Okay. The jewelers. So everything except the material to forge. the blanks, the actual coins, and the molds and everything were all taken, but the materials to forge the gold or whatever were not.
Yeah.
Effigy was burnt. Attack on Eutropia's
Attendant.
associate. Yeah, so it's just a friend.
Yeah, sorry.
And then the lodge specifically, that's
That's after
bait
we
and
figure
tackle
out
shop.
more.
Yeah. But that's okay. So there wasn't a crime there. That's just where we go. That's where we are now.
No.
No, we're in the basement of the tea shop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Well, you can
robbery,
this
assault, or
for-
a fire.
handy map
Is
of
this
the
the
area.
city of Opara?
Well,
You guys are in the Portsmouth Club. That's on the left side.
In Aaron's view or near
Mhm.
it?
Yep.
Okay.
start at the closest one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna look into.
Should we introduce characters?
Yeah, let's do that. So I will be playing Amoe Huhilo, who is a ruffian rogue goblin, who recently discovered that they can sneak attack with a battle loot. Whack! Whack, whack!
It's the best weapon in the game.
It is by far. I'm literally thinking next level. I'm going to take proficiency in performance just to quantify it.
Did you say flute or lute?
Loot.
Loot.
Lute is.
Oh, I'm the bard from that movie. Isn't that a loot?
Look, he hasn't
Yeah.
had performance yet trained, so he hasn't. No.
I blow so hard on my guitar and it does nothing. Well, now it's even better because now I can strum it with my tail.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a lute and I had to play it with my hands, but no, I love. Yes, flute and lute are the same in my brain. They're not. I was like, how big does a lute have to be? I'm thinking a flute. I'm like, man, a piccolo would be like, clarinet. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just.
I was just trying to figure out why you were trying to blow your guitar, and I'm like,
There's a lot of questions for how to blow.
Listen,
the
don't
lute.
second guess how Mo decides to live his life. He's a very stupid goblin. But yes, he is a monkey goblin. He does have a tail. And now that I know it's a guitar, he strums the guitar with his tail.
But now I'm just imagining like a flute version of a sousaphone that like wraps around someone like several times, but it's all just a flute. So you're like do 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 do, but it's all wrapped around you like a sash.
Like an armor.
Like a sousaphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I am playing Lucinda Veth Burning Badger of the Scale Breakers,
Who is loving that we're in a tea shop right now.
That's
who is loving the rosehip tea right now and the little finger sandwiches. And she is a little
Cucumber and butter?
red scaled kobold.
You have an actual meaning yet?
No. I keep forgetting to grab my kobolds.
Fair.
They keep running away and building traps in this house.
Yes, I do. They're kobolds. Do you not understand?
I just learned
kobolds.
that the kineticist is the best snare trapper
Hmm.
because they have legendary DCs. So,
So
kobold,
yes, but she is an investigator.
yeah. I mean, apropos.
I know, literally an investigator.
She's like, this tea, is this a lead?
I mean, she can already set her.
I
lead.
know.
She has
literally have
enough-
3 investigations
She
for
has
her.
enough information that okay, I am setting my lead.
Yeah, she knows who the name of
Follow
the
the
guy.
lead.
Yeah,
She's all about that.
yeah. Swamp is definitely paying attention to
Oh.
certain type of teas.
If it was one of my leshies, I'd be like, rose hip? That's disgusting.
Like,
Taking the
here's
hips
she's a
of roses.
she's a decay with a mushroom leshy. They have a different name.
fungus slushy.
Thank you. So she's like, we can make all sorts of wonderful teas out of mushrooms. You're like, why?
Because mushrooms are wonderful.
Hallucinogenic.
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 Psychotropics. Not all, but the fun ones.
The ones that Swamp provides.
Wow.
Introduce your character.
I am.
Apparently, I forgot to update my character sheet correctly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is where the tea comes in. All right, Swamp,
Tea.
tell us about yourself.
I am playing Swamp, who is a fungus leshy druid. Said leshy wrong.
Yeah. Leaf druid?
Yes.
Leaf order, yeah.
Leaf
She's
order.
going all in on the
Follower
mushroom.
the verdant leader. Verdant wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Can't speak
So-
today. Don't mind me.
Yeah, it's okay. None of us can.
There.
This is all being dubbed
I
by
also-
Sarah afterwards, so it's okay.
I also have.
God, I hope not.
I also have a little familiar guy that's on my shoulder, isn't it? Her name is. How do I say it?
Daughter?
Daughter.
Yeah, it's
It's hard to say.
Norse for daughter.
Yeah.
Means daughter of female line.
Swamp is tiny and daughter is tinier.
Yeah. Yeah, Swamp is small sized, I believe.
No,
And
I-
daughter is tiny sized.
I think she. Wait.
Yeah, your size small?
Small.
Yeah.
And
sh-
then
daughter is
daughter
a
is
familiar who is
tiny.
tiny sized. Yeah, Swamp is a they them. You know, gender ambiguous because, you know, they're
Plant.
plants. No, I'm just imagining like she's like, why does she have breasts? She doesn't need. She's not a mammal. It's the aesthetic. What is that? Oh, nope. Gonna go off on a tangent about lizard folk, but let's not.
That's where I keep my snacks.
Yeah, she pulls out literal fruits. You're like, what?
Can I have some? No.
You can't have my breast fruit. Such a good little one frame, not manga, but what are they called? Strips,
Comic strips.
Thank you.
Wow. What was I thinking?
I don't know.
We never know.
I am playing Jade, the halfling that nobody seems to be able to see.
Who?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Just appear normally for once, Jade.
I don't know who you're hiding behind at this point.
Which is okay.
It's just a chair.
It just has to be something larger than him.
Someone.
Someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is it?
no
Three.
one-
Yeah. No. None of us qualify for your
Qualify.
racial feat.
That's fine.
You just use daughter as a shield. Like.
Yeah. I just
Use
pick
my
up the,
hat as a
I
shield.
just pick up Leshy.
Use my hat.
Yeah, because you're we're all small, aren't we?
Huh?
Because you're a gnome, correct?
Halfling.
Halfling. Oh, that's right. You're a. Is
Twilight.
it Vrat? Is the gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rat's
Yeah.
the gnome, and with the bear.
Correct.
And then the other character that I haven't played, I think I played him once, was Patches,
Yes, the no.
sorcerer. He's
Rat
now a
folk.
sorcerer
Oh, okay.
with a rat familiar.
Yeah, because he's a rat folk, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd be funny to have a rat familiar with a rat folk.
Yes.
Oh. One last thing. Lady Gloriana Miller hands you her signet ring and says, if you guys get into any legal trouble during your investigations, you can use this to get out of it. But just try not to get into trouble.
No.
Cool.
Holy smokes.
Because
I don't think I did her level 5. Sorry.
You're fine.
the basic thing is that you guys' investigation isn't official, so like you don't have any legal right to any of the evidence or witnesses if they don't want to be around you.
Right.
But so you may run afoul of the law
Why would we do that? Couldn't we?
because you want to look at their stuff.
Well, but I mean, couldn't we enlist like the constabulary's like water boy? you would think the Pathfinders would have some peon that we could tap for. Oh well.
I mean, we're saving that for another scenario, not for you guys.
That's
You guys
outside
are,
the spectrum of this scenario.
1 to 4, maybe we give you help, but you guys are experienced.
Well, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
And we have Lucinda anyways. She's literally a cop.
She's having a identity crisis. Oh my gosh, I
All of
forgot
my
all
skills
new
are wrong.
abilities.
I just remember
It's
what,
the exact opposite. I'm far better at this than I
Yeah.
thought I was.
I just remember reading the first thing of Order of the Stick, and they just like switched to a different system, and the guy, the
2-weapon fighting.
2-weapon fighting of those, and they shrink.
The knives, yeah, because I think he was using long swords or something, and then they shrank to daggers. He's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I remember Oats, man. That's I don't think it still runs, does it?
It's still
Yeah,
it's
up.
they got up
online.
to like 3,000, and then I think they completed the arc. Because like the bard has a beard now or something, or half orc is dead. I don't remember.
I don't know. I stopped watching. I was reading it when I was in Afghanistan, and then when I came back, I forgot about it, and then I remembered it, and then I forget about it, and I
did
remember
the
it.
same. There's another comic, web comic called Dominic Deegan for Oracle for Hire, and I was reading them both, and Goblin Comics, which is like, fuck, so left field with Senior Elvolpro asshole and Chief and Big Ears the Paladin, and that's where when I talk about the dwarf that I think Kim looks like, that's the comic he comes from, Karg or Krieg or whatever his name was. I was like, shit. Cool. All right. I guess we're so Lucinda's in her HUD menu leveling up, so we gotta wait until she's done.
Done.
Okay. Ding. Oh, hey,
Maybe
you're right.
not.
She's
Good enough.
no longer staring through me. You have like
You're already-
you're level 5. You have your stats to raise and everything.
Stats are already raised.
All right.
It's just I forgot to do my proficiency modifiers. And
What else do you get? You get a racial feat. And
I got
a
that,
class feature.
which I also got.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I don't have my class feature.
Do you need your APG?
Probably. And coral
It's got to be
look.
behind you, I think. Oh no, sorry. It's on the floor. It's under your. It's under a bag.
Holy smokes, yeah. No, she just hit 5, so.
Oh no, that's Dark Archive. That's.
Yeah, but I might need Dark Archive.
You got skillful lesson. Your strategic strike is
No, it's-
2d6,
on the end.
and you got weapon expertise.
I got the weapon expertise, apparently.
Yeah,
So skillful lesson is another skill feat. Yeah.
Okay,
that makes sense.
so while you're finishing that up, do we want to look at the break-in, the fire, or the assault? Yeah, I figured you want to look into like who's burning flowers.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's the easiest to facilitate without legal standing, because I believe it was like out in the open.
Might be the easiest to do.
Yeah.
And my armor is now darker.
Oh, vigilante senses. That's
Vigilant senses.
vigilant senses, you're
Yeah.
right.
Increases your. I believe your perception goes up to expert.
Master.
Master. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Expert's the first one, isn't it? No, trained. Expert. Master. Damn.
No, I read that as a level 7 ability.
Weird. 5 ability ancestry. Oh, you're right. Vigilant senses is 7. Sorry.
I was like, I know it goes up, but
You're right. Investigators get so much so quick. Ancestry feat. Yeah, skill increase. I think I got that already. 4. Yes, she has 4 skills she is an expert in. Ability boost. Taken care of. Skill increase. Taken care of. Skillful lesson. Strategic strike. Okay, I got some of it, not all of it.
Okay, we're going to investigate the effigy.
Okay.
Okay.
And your attacks are expert. That's expertise. Alright.
Token.
Where's your reroll?
Nice.
So, 20. Alright. You guys meet the best one. Alright. Among the-
Last question. What time of the day is it?
Guns. Talk about what time of day it is because they act like it's important. I'm gonna say it is noon.
Okay.
I get a smell.
All right. Let's see. Among the houses in Eridan's view, the family home of Garrick's is easily spotted due to the burnt husk of a statue before its courtyard gates. A young adult human with light skin directs a butler to place a garland of gold coins over the charred remains of a statue, their arms crossed and their face furrowed in concentration. Ah! You've come too early. My grand unveiling of the new monument is tomorrow. If you only came by then, I would have finished with the changes to Queen Eutropia's monument. Though maybe you are lucky, for you'll get to see my artistry in action. The butler gives an uncomfortable cough as he rearranges garland.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. So the effigy wasn't created and then lit on fire as a whole. The effigy was created, the statue, and then it was caught on fire by some other method. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How astute! I'm sure Lucinda told me that when we got there, because Mo's stupid. Lucinda's busy. I'm role-playing her as a smart NPC.
Also, Mo is a goblin who's like, what do you mean you aren't supposed to light things on fire?
Very true. How else are you
The
supposed to
grass.
eat them?
It ruins the plant life.
Just
Fire
remembering the
burns.
tiefling in Pathfinder 1, where they could survive off of ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just light everything on fire and eat it. That's rose, delicious. You're like, that's not how we eat roses. What is wrong with you?
Fire ruins nature.
Oriads in 2nd edition can survive off of dust.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Not dust specifically. It has to be earth and dust,
Hmm.
because 90% of dust is skin flakes, which I guess in theory anybody could survive off that, because that's basically just meat.
It's not nutritious meat. It's like
You
bad
don't know.
candy.
That-
I've eaten dust. I do know.
Oh, what?
What?
Huh?
What?
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 All I can think of is Pizza the Hut.
Oh, eating himself.
Yes.
I'm delicious.
That's weird.
Yeah, she's never watched Spaceballs.
Heard they're coming out with a second one.
I heard.
I also heard that.
It'd be interesting.
Is John Candy still alive?
No.
No, I didn't think so. It's
John
John
Candy.
John Goodman's still alive. Dan from Roseanne, he's still alive. Because they don't have a new show. I say new. It's been on like 10 years, but
Yeah, I think so.
I never remember, without thinking about it, which of those two died.
John Candy.
Yeah.
He died during the making of Wagons East. If I remember right.
Or shortly after. And Joan Rivers is also dead.
Yeah, but she died during surgery, right?
Don't remember.
I don't.
I remember I think her daughter made a joke about it at some red carpet thing. Like she died how she lived, under the knife. I was like, fuck. She had I don't remember what she was getting done, but she had complications due to anesthesia during surgery. I'm pretty certain that's talking about Joan Rivers, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she had like a whole bunch of plastic surgery done and totally screwed up.
Yeah,
Everything.
I mean clearly, she had her nose done like 100 times. And yeah, she had the same plastic surgeon as Michael Jackson, probably.
What is Winglets under? What book is that in?
No.
Because it's a kobold fiend.
So
Excuse me.
should I do a perception check to see what I can see what's going on with?
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk to the guy first, because like, hey, we're not official.
It's in the ancestry guide for winglets.
Okay. I think it's over there somewhere.
No,
I don't know.
What you got, Fred?
I rolled a 1, so I got a 12.
All right. So everything seems to be as normal.
Okay.
Like, it was probably just nothing. He probably did it on purpose. Also, your
So-
left shoe is untied.
I thought
you
And on the
don't
right
wear
foot.
shoes, which is weird, but it is untied.
He does.
Okay,
two
what are
shoes.
we rolling for? Sorry.
Okay. Nothing. He's just rolling
Oh.
to see what he sees.
You roll perception.
We
Ah.
yes we can, but
Fair. Okay.
But
What
right
was the
now
night-
you're talking to Garrett.
Garrett's.
Well, talking to is a strong word.
he's,
You meet him, and then you have a discussion about which celebrities in opera are alive and dead.
Yeah. Okay.
so now I want to make a character with Stitch flesh and call her River Joan or something like that. Anyways,
It'd be helpful on the damn.
if it's okay with you, we're here to talk about the fire.
Oh, yes. Ah, if only it was my idea. The genius of it. The conflagration, the color. Ah,
Yeah.
brilliant. While he's doing that, the butler in the background is just like, oh my gosh. Just rolling his eyes silently as he goes on about the color, composition, the very temperature itself, the charred remains, and how meaningful they are. And he goes on for like, I don't know,
Okay.
2 minutes, but feels like 2 hours.
So kind of like when I talk to my boss.
Who's now watching this?
I hope so.
You no longer have a job.
That'd be fantastic.
But in the midst of this whole thing, you do glean the information that he doesn't really care about the crime, and he never witnessed it.
Right.
But
Yeah, they did say that several staff did though.
mhm.
So
Ask a staff.
This was the staff.
no, not Gway, Mo, like elbows Lucinda. He's coughing a lot. I think he might have some smoke inhalation.
But you get the feeling to get to the staff, you have to deal with the artist. So,
Oh.
to distract Garrick's long enough so that he isn't putting his butler to work.
So speaking of fire, no.
Do it again. No, you can do a crafting check to take the place of his butler and follow his directions.
I can do a graphic check.
You might want me to do it.
You can use performance
You can do it.
to distract him from his art, or deception or diplomacy to charm or flatter him.
Do this.
Everyone can attempt a single check,
Okay.
I can do
and
Okay.
uh,
So I'll do diplomacy.
Oh, never mind.
I
so you
will-
know
Deception.
for the how this will work in general is that you guys are going to everyone rolls one check, and we're looking for clue points,
Okay.
and those are going to be what you determine how cool you are at the end of the scenario.
Okay.
I
That-
can do
that works.
diplomacy.
What?
I could do diplomacy.
Yeah, or crafting. You're as equally good at any of those.
Yeah, I will be using crafting.
I will be using deception.
Diplomacy. If I roll back on this card.
What was the other one?
So,
Boy, these are hard to
crafting,
read.
performance, deception, or diplomacy.
So I got a 30 in crafting.
Nice.
30. Okay.
24 deception.
13 diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Did you roll another net one?
No.
Jesus, Fred.
So,
You're making this hard on us, Fred.
13.
Yeah.
I know. And I already put the other dice that rolled in that one on the
On the throne.
throne.
On the
Fred's dice.
chair of shame.
Hate him.
Well, it's really funny because yesterday when I was playing, I was rolling really high. No,
Yeah.
good.
Let's see.
Try those. They're brand new.
13
Well,
is
it's not a one.
Alright,
What is
so
it?
13's a regular failure. You two are successes.
Yay, I failed.
Fred,
It would be a performance of 11.
11. Okay, that's a regular failure. So keeping those.
Oh, I'm gonna keep mine.
I mean, if a 30 is not considered a
Critical success.
critical success, I'm not rolling much higher than that.
Oh, it's because I can't do math. I was like, it really sounds like a critical success. Nah, it can't be. Yeah, it is.
No. No.
Okay. I'm like, I'm not trading a 17 in for something else.
Valid.
The only thing I can think of is I had the high tier numbers in mind. So,
What's your craft?
all right.
13.
So,
Yeah, we're a couple levels higher than you are.
I'm also intelligence based, and crafting is one of my primary skills.
Yeah, it's
Mine is nature and medicine and survival.
expert right now.
Yeah, I'm an expert right now.
Yeah, I don't think she's an expert in anything except for
Level
survival.
3.
Nope, that's not true. She's an expert.
I'm also an investigator, and I literally get a skill increase a level.
Yeah, I'm a rogue. I know. Get the same that I get.
so, Swamp
But I suck in
and
combat.
Jade kind of
Well, Jade's not there.
dance around and like, and
I
They're
trying the art with him and just don't know anything about art.
right, you're just like,
He's like,
you
there's not a
know,
single brush stroke.
circles
Oh, dang
and
it.
other things that are easy to hide
bad
behind.
aim.
I did.
And he's like, no, you need to go to school to understand real art, Jade. And,
Yeah, I need a.
I don't think he even says
$100,000
Jay. He
in
probably
debt
says,
and can't
no,
find a job.
you need to understand art, halfling.
no, he weirdly knows Jade by name. We don't know how, but he does.
There.
He probably visited his house one night while everybody was sleeping.
Valid.
The truth is that Jade is Garrix's imaginary shadow that's been stalking him and has only free. But anyway, but Mo and Lucinda get all the information from here. So the arsonists seemed unorganized as they argued about who was going to approach the statue before burning it down. They had a brief scuffle, and one of them dropped a wayfinder, which the constabulary took to Whitehall, their Grand Bridge headquarters, as evidence. The stable hand tracked the arsonists through the streets of Opera, but lost them next to a bait and tackle shop. And the butler spotted a suspicious gray-haired man peering through the gates of the courtyard only hours before the arson. The man didn't appear to be armed, but his cloak was covering other bulky clothing.
doesn't sound good right out of the bat.
It really doesn't. But then again, it's also kind of a we're meant to think this.
Yeah.
They're literally framing us.
Yeah.
Oh, I am hiding my wayfinder.
Okay.
Do I have one? I do have one. Yeah, I'm hiding
You
it.
probably have one.
No, we all do. I was like,
I
couldn't
have
remember how
two.
visible it is. Yeah.
Anyway, mine
That are in my
well
backpack.
hidden.
Well, I'm glad I didn't say we were from the Pathfinder Society when I walked up.
Not that he would have cared. He would have been like, oh, that
Yeah, but-
artist institution, of course.
Yeah. We're from the prestigious Rose Thorn Lot. I don't know. Art is subjective. I throw shit at a wall.
Tell me more.
Lucinda was yeah, Lucinda's like, no, he
No,
he
it's-
literally
let me
means
tell you
that.
It's I feed a variety of animals in a menagerie, different types of food, and then I collect their droppings and I throw it at the wall. So it's the spectrum of excrement.
That's beautiful.
The spectrament.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It is.
We have to work together sometime.
We will.
Excellent. Hmm? Oh, yeah.
That's what you get
the
for a
statue.
performance of 3. Would that be a crafting check? Lucinda's far better at shit throwing than I am.
She's probably far better than a lot of things than you are. She actually can
Wow,
play
who's
the lute.
racist now, Kobold? No.
Yes, she is. Damn it.
And we got that from Garrett.
Silly goblins
we get
and
that
they're
from...
terrified of words.
Say again?
Goblins
Written.
and their
No,
fear.
not words. Written letters.
language.
Like,
We're not terrified of language. We like
She's
language.
literally like, don't you understand? She just looks over at the door and is like, he has a letter today from the Art Institute.
No.
Yes, he does. She has clean contents. Yes, he does.
I think you'll find he has several letters, all condensed into one statement. she's like, you pedant, I will kill you. She's
I will
she's like,
stab
here's
you."
some tea, Swamp. Oh, this is delicious.
But yeah. So
Oh.
you guys distract. You got the information from the butler and the staff.
I played a one shot. Sorry, this is off tangent, but it's I played a Pathfinder Second Edition one shot. And there's no, it's not Pathfinder, D&D, and there's a way to get poison immunity in D&D. And I played as a dwarf who was the official royal taste tester, but he's immune to poison. And they were wondering why, like, all of the people that he guarded would eventually just die from poison. And it turns out that, yeah, granted, it was a trade or whatever, but the person the cook or whatever, was slowly poisoning him so that he gained an attunement to it, immunity. And then, oh yeah, this is fine. And then they'd eat it and they would die and he'd be fine. And be like, I don't know what the cause of that was.
That's funny.
That's like, terrible. Shame.
Long ago in the home game, we were playing evil little goblins, and my character was just like happy-go-lucky. He got captured by some human adventurers, and I guess he was annoying one of them, so they were like, oh man, I'm just gonna poison the food. And I'm just like, la 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 la, eat, eat, eat. Roll fortitude saves. I'm like rolling nothing lower than a 16. And he's just like, and he's rolling everyone else. Everyone else in the party that captured my goblin is like dying, except for like the dwarf paladin who had huge saving throw bonuses and can only fail on a 1. But the person who poisoned him apparently forgot that dinner was also poisoned, or was like, I'm not gonna break the charade, and they died to poison.
That makes me think of there's a British conglomerate. They had this guy they kept taking life insurance policies out on, and like they'd get him drunk or they'd shoot him. Or, I don't know what exactly, drown him or something. But he just kept living. Like they would poison him and they would do all sorts of crazy things to him. And then I think it was an Irish guy. Finally, he died. But like they would just lose money. And they're like, why are you still living? Damn it! We're trying to get money from your life. But yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that we got all that information from Garrick's himself, or did we get that from his peoples?
From Butler and the stable.
So they were failing and therefore distracting Garrick's. Like, swamp is growing mushrooms instead of flowers. And he's like, no, no, no! Although,
Technically, it's the opposite,
I know,
which
but-
is funny, but...
No, I
'cause
understand.
It's like you guys' job to distract Garrick's.
Can grow
And then
flowers that look like mushrooms.
Your excellent work lets those two talk to the butler and stable boy.
Perfect.
Totally safe to eat mushroom.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a law of
So we
two
have-
statues being poop statues that he's now considering, and he's like, man, what if I can make a poop statue that also throws?
I mean, you could feed a particular type of soup to the royal family, the queen, and then she expresses, and then you can make a mural out of that, and it could be like the delineation of royalty.
That's disgusting.
He's a goblin. The fact that he's entertaining it is disgusting. For Mo, this is like Tuesday.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant. I'll discuss it with them on Tuesday.
I'll bring this up with the queen. Your Majesty, do you have a favorite source of food? I'd very like to test out this new art installation with you. The king is like, these newfangled artists, I don't understand it.
This is what happens with centuries of bored, talented nobles who never went to war anymore.
The queen's like, if you ask me about my shit one more time, we're going to war tomorrow. He's going to be on the front line.
We're invading Cheliax. You're leading it.
Daedalus is like, you flew too close to the sun, Icarus. Anyways, do we want to do the assault or the...
Yes, I can be the...
Robbery.
No. You are on the point of the spear going in. You are leading the charge.
that South Park Operation Dark Shield?
Hide behind the darkies. Oh my god.
South Park's so bad.
That was the movie too.
Yeah, it was. The bigger, longer, uncut, or something like that. Yeah.
Like-
To be fair, they did put a pineapple in Adolf Hitler's asshole, so balance.
I'm not seeing the.
Oh wait, no, that was
No,
little
that
Nicky.
was
That was little Nicky. Oh, he was in a relationship with Saddam. Oh, it was Saddam Hussein. That's who it was.
Saddam Hussein.
Oh, whatever. Although now that South Park and Little Nicky blend would have been a hilarious movie. Anyways, assault or robbery?
Let's go for the robbery, and then we'll go with the assault after.
Robbery.
Thank
yeah.
you.
No, I was.
You lost your ring, dog.
I know. I want to pick it up.
Why you hit me?
I didn't mean to.
All right. So you guys go to Lioness Jewelers. The glass window of the shop bears Lioness Jewelers and Specialty Smithing on it in a gold foil. As the door opens, a bell rings delicately. The dark-skinned woman carving a piece of wax holds up her hand in acknowledgement as she finishes the task. After a swoop of excess wax falls from the carving, she places her tools down on a tray with a steady hand and scratches the back of her neck. Sorry about that. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Opal Vergold, proprietor and goldsmith. Are you looking for something particular today?
Yes, indeed, actually. We are looking into the theft of the mold coins.
These commemorative
The commemorative
coins from the Queen's, but whatever.
coronation.
Coronation, that's the word. Unofficially, we were hired as sort of private investigators.
Yes,
I
yes.
You know, we wouldn't want to bring shame upon anybody's.
We're just making
livelihood
sure
here.
that the constabulary has all of the relevant information.
Well, I'm excited and happy to help. I was always a staunch supporter of Utopia during the Tal'dom War for the Crown, and I'm honored that someone thought to attack my shop in her name. And I started making a new master mold for the coins the next morning. The authorities already came in, looked for any evidence, but you guys can look at it. I don't care.
Well, I mean, real quick, you find it unusual that they stole the coins in the mold, but they didn't steal any of the semi-precious materials used to create them. You find that odd? Just subjectively, I'm just curious.
I don't think so.
Could you-
Just because, it means that they weren't there for money. They were there to attack the commemorative
Oh,
coins.
that's something I hadn't thought of. That's smart.
But she takes you guys to a closet where she was storing the supplies for the coins. Says you can look around as much as you want,
Yes.
and stays by to answer questions.
How do you know how they got in?
Not sure.
Okay. Is there any obvious damage to the? I mean, I'll do perception and stuff, or I guess that is investigation is perception as well. But
Yeah.
looking for obvious. I'm a rogue, so I'm looking for obvious, like kicking in the door, breaking the lock.
Give me a perception or thievery.
Wow.
Oh,
Got 13. Plus.
Yeah.
How
Could
do
be-
I- how do you-
could be
how do you-
better, could be worse.
How do you do math again?
That's gonna be a
Exactly.
19.
19.
16 thievery.
17
20.
thievery.
24
Four. Nice.
perception.
Alright. So, you guys look around, take a look around. Your best
Jade, Jesus
guess-
Christ!
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh.
I knew that was gonna get her because she was eating a cookie. We have an in joke. You haven't been here for it, where Jade's stealth is so high that they just pop up out of a shadow, and we're like, "Fuck, we forgot you were there."
Jade was actually already in the closet at this point.
Yeah. Jade, you
Jade's
can come out of the
back
closet, buddy. It's
door
okay.
was unlocked. Just seems carelessness.
Oh.
But despite the back door being unlocked, it could also be because she's here. You guys do notice that the front door, there's some scratch marks around the lock, so looks like some lock picking was done.
Yeah, just pull out a card. We've all done that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it looks relatively fresh. Like there's no
Why do
patining
I
and
not
scratches
have-
or anything. Like it'd be older.
I was trying
Why
to
don't you
remember
have what?
timeline.
Thieves' tools. I don't have thieves' tools.
I do.
I do.
I'm a rogue. I know you do.
How many days ago was it?
You're a different
but
type.
yeah.
You're the Dex rogue, right?
Correct.
Thief.
I'm a thief.
Yeah. Sorry, Brian. What was that?
Looks like it was a couple days old, so it looked fairly new, but different from the worn scratches of
Okay.
just using a key. So I suppose I could have rolled it into this one, but I forgot what the checks are for. So, looking in here, you can use crafting to investigate the remaining tools, perception to search the area, or diplomacy to focus Opal's chatter on useful information.
Cool. You do perception
I
again?
Yeah.
will do crafting.
20,
And I'll talk to her.
22 perception.
18 diplomacy.
22 crafting.
Nice.
Yeah.
29 perception.
Nice.
Okay. So, Mo, you're trying to talk with her and get
pertinent
information, and you get lost in the tangent and about, probably about all the posters about Queen Eutropia in the wall and the Queen Eutropia body pillow. The questions like
Well,
that.
I'm sure at this point I'm just talking.
And
I'm gonna piss Casey off. I'm just talking about how we can condense shit down into like a commemorative coin or some form of jewelry. Because it's carbon, right? Like we got to make it into a gem of
No.
some kind.
and she's just like,
At the end
"No."
of, listen, is like I'm never working with that goblin again.
What
Sorry.
is wrong with these goblins?
Listen, there's a reason they're called brown diamonds. Okay,
Oh, please,
that's an
Fuck,
actual thing.
not-
Look it up.
father.
I'm sure.
But you guys get all the clues from here. Opal mentions there's a wayfinder left at the scene that was particularly well made. Had sapphires embedded in it that you wanted to look at, so it's a pity that the constabulary took it away to Whitehall.
So this is two distinct wayfinders.
Additional supplies went missing beyond those needed for
Hey, you made
minting
it that
coin,
time.
including her entire stock of cleaning solvents. And the day before the break-in, Opal noticed a light-skinned, gray-haired man sneaking around her shop.
So I'm curious what else those cleaning solvents could be used for.
Yeah, I'd be up in this alley.
It would be. Alchemist, crafting, yeah.
Brian's like, that's not in the purview of this scenario. Sorry. Brian's like, napalm.
Well, right now, I'm like, I don't actually remember if those are important. So we'll find out together as I read
Our last
that
combat,
part.
there's like little, what are they called? The works and stuff, like little pipe bombs.
So,
You ever do that? Take it's called the works. It's a cleaning solution. Then you throw aluminum foil, little balls in it, and then you cap it off and throw it. And like 30 seconds later,
Never done that.
aluminum makes a nitrate solution. Don't do it. But
don't make bombs,
Don't try this at home, kids.
Don't make bombs.
but we did them with 2-liter bottles back in the 90s. I don't even know if the works if they still make it.
Yeah, you're old.
There's a lot of cleaning solutions in the 90s that they don't make anymore because they were far too acidic and caustic. Of course, this is back when they built with asbestos. Oh, it's perfect. Fireproof. Yeah, breathe it in for 20 years, see what happens. My lungs are fireproof.
when the cleaner eats through the material, that's the cleanest it gets. Okay?
That's true. That's true. You're not
I mean,
wrong.
it's just like the movie V. It's
Yeah.
What do we know about this? You could find these chemicals in any household in London.
Yep.
Let's see. To visit.
So, subjectively, we now have the same man spotted twice with 2 distinct wayfinders. Who else do we know has 2 wayfinders? And is a thief.
I still have mine.
Oh, all right, fair enough then. Then you are beyond reproach. Sorry. Have a good day, sir.
You do know.
That's the level
How
of.
did you get under the table so fast?
You do
Acrobatics.
know that one of Jade's wayfinders does have fake sapphires on it.
That's so good.
Well, since it's the last one, to go visit Evanine Valborn
Well, baby,
is both a
Just step up and
simple
over.
and complicated matter.
jump up and jump out. There you go. I got you.
Because there's an advertisement on posters around town that says that anyone who holds her dear should visit her in her trying time of need after her terrible attack.
Oh, it's a socialite.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought it wasn't made public.
Okay. The
She has not given a
investigation-
public statement on her attack.
Yeah, the
There's no
investigation
report.
hasn't been made public.
But she posted posters of her attack. Who would know?
Her friend made advertisements to go visit her in her time of need.
The queen or the attackee?
No.
To Evanine,
The attackee.
the
Yeah.
attackee, the person who was attacked.
All right. Looks like I have to dress up for this one.
Yep,
Yeah.
because y'all are going to the West Park district,
Oh, shit.
and they don't let lowlifes without gold shoes in.
You're telling me I have to take a bath?
Oh,
Two
yeah.
That's some
bats.
bullshit.
With soap.
2?
Two.
That's 4 years worth of baths.
The first one is just a
With
general.
soap. Hold on.
The first
Oh,
one.
we haven't
You
even
tried to
gotten
squeeze
into-
that in there.
The first one is a clean.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to what happens after the bath.
And then we have to dip you in gold, and then you're allowed to walk among the people.
Listen, the only time Mo takes a bath is for lice.
So
I was about to say, we'll even add bubbles to it if you want. Bubble bath.
to just get to the estate, everyone needs to make a diplomacy, deception, society, stealth, or appropriate lore.
I could do society or society.
I'm going
or
to be doing
perception.
stealth.
Sure.
I'll do perception.
What were the options again?
Okay, so
Diplomacy, deception, society, stealth, or lore. An appropriate lore.
Being a horticulturist would not be like a gardener, because Spanish people can go wherever they want as long
Right.
as they're carrying a bucket and water.
Right, that would work.
There you go. So you can roll your leshy lore, plant
so
lore.
no, Lucinda is definitely in her best little kimono,
Mm-hmm.
and she has her tea set
Nice.
on her back
21.
So,
because you don't carry that like that normally,
Yeah.
but definitely has her little cabinet
We
on
both
her
rolled
back.
21.
And
21 diplomacy.
20.
Can I get a +1 modifier bonus for them giving me a bath with soap?
this was not optional.
Brian's like, no. He's like, I like the role play, but no.
So I am going to do society.
You can say any number you want. Nobody's going to know differently.
I have to look really hard. and
Casey's
it's
like, I got gear o'clock.
37.
That's actually a 1.
No?
Hero point!
0 point.
There you go. That seemed pretty good.
No. That's a 4. So that's a 15.
No.
27
We both got-
stealth.
We both got 21.
Unless you want to do it for pride, in which it's still a failure.
It was a critical failure.
I know. But what I'm saying is that everyone else succeeded.
So we
Enough
got
that
enough.
your critical failure doesn't matter for just getting there. So I'm willing to let you keep your hero point. Unless you want to do
Is
it.
that
No.
kimono made out of canvas instead of silk? How grotesque.
No,
it
what
is silk.
happens is Lucinda is like, you guys are just trying to
She hasn't
walk.
been walking on these shoes that she has ever.
And like a gaggle of noble women are just like, this is the most adorable thing ever. I want 10 of them. Where are they? Where did you come from? And so,
A kobold
You
in a
get
kimono.
hung
I want
up.
3 right now.
like, by the time, which gives everyone else a chance to move on. By the time Lucinda breaks free from the gaggle of noblewomen. There's like lipstick kisses all over, and you've had to give them information, anything. So
So glad
they're
I'm a
now
friend.
going to. You've led them to the sewer dragon clan underneath Absalom.
Golka, scale breakers.
Well, I know, but you wouldn't want to inflict
You're right,
this
I would
on
not
your
want-
tribe.
You are correct.
The rival tribe, damn guys.
Yeah,
Plus, you want
Absalom.
Yeah.
a
Also,
bunch
they're
of-
very acquiescent to slavery. Like they're really good hand ladies. So you go back to Absalom and they're all gone. They're just all here. Like what happened?
And you just want to hear the tales eventually when you get back to the Grand Lodge of the gaggle of noblewomen who
Sad.
delved into the sewers and need rescuing. All according to plan.
Ooh, that's a Japanese. I like that one. Casey would like that.
Let's see. So when you guys arrive, Evening is on a reclining couch, cloth compress on her cheek.
Was it 5 days ago? When was the attack? 2 days ago. Okay, that's fair. She could still have a bruise.
She's wearing a fashionable dressing gown that has applied makeup that flatters her warm amber skin. She gives a dramatic sigh. Yet another set of admirers come to hear my tale of woe.
I mean,
No.
technically, yes.
Yeah, actually.
And she doesn't really care what you guys say at this point. You could have said anything.
Lightly playing the lute in the background.
And she just launches
You are
into
not.
her story
that
of
you?
how she had been walking back
Not well,
to her
but I'm still
home
doing it.
from Grambridge last night when a group of Pathfinder agents chased after her. The agents caught her as she tried to flee. One of the agents restrained her and told her to choose her allegiance carefully. Just as the agent pulled out a dagger to stab her, oh, so dramatically and thrillingly, another man ran at her. The attackers released her. She saw the man, and the attackers running off into the night. Of course, she didn't follow. She was too much in shock to even move. All right.
Did she
So-
not have a man at arms to protect her? Bodyguard or?
Oh, are you offering?
Lady, you don't want him.
You don't want him.
You have no idea what we had
You
to
send
go
out
through.
the tail is multi-purpose. Take my name
What?
out your mouth.
What we had to do to get you presentable.
Well,
Oh, a ruffian.
that is in fact my rogue class. I was like, wait, yeah, it is. Oh, I'm not a scoundrel, a ruffian. I think I said I was a scoundrel earlier. I am not. I'm a ruffian. I'm a brute, but I'm this big.
And so, as she lays longing eyes on Mo,
I mean, to be fair, I'm a pretty goblin. I have a 16 charisma.
you guys can attempt perception or diplomacy or deception check.
Evanine Valborn.
Perception. Yeah. 26 perception.
All right, 22 deception.
27 perception.
That thing is so hard to read.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
I have to.
It is a 26 diplomacy.
I have to put it in a certain angle so I can read the numbers.
Yeah, that's who we noticed when I rolled it. You have to, if the light is down and you're
Especially
at an angle,
with
you can
the
read it pretty
guns,
well.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at it, you're like, even right here, you're like, Jesus.
Yeah, I have to take off my glasses, get really close.
Yeah, try those.
Oh, hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Good luck figuring out where the number is. It literally, I was like, I don't think it has any numbers. It took me a minute to figure out that
I
they did.
see some of the numbers now, but yeah, no, I would not buy these.
No.
They were in a grab bag, so
They're cool.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're cool. I would use them. I just would be very poor at using them. And we need to get together. I need to get my vacuum pump set up so I can make us all dice. I want to do that for all of us.
Let's see.
Anyway, sorry.
The more pertinent information to the rest of you is that the attackers cast light spells using their wayfinders to see in the dark street. One of them dropped one of the wayfinders, but the constabulary took it to Whitehall. Evanine recalls that as the attackers were running off, the man shouted that they were incompetent fools, and said they were using his fine tools like dunces. It was unclear whether he was berating subordinates or chastising strangers. The man she saw during the attack was light-skinned with gray hair.
Was that the man running at her, or was that the man who pulled out the knife?
That was
Chasing
the
the
man
others.
chasing
Okay.
the people who attacked her. Evanine remembers a few more details, just from Mo. She recalls that he stopped to look around to fish something out of his pockets before pursuing the other men. He was an older man wearing a heavy cloak over a leather work apron.
I wrote a word down, and I put it in brackets, and I don't remember what the word was when I erased it because I fucked up on the bracket. And now I don't remember what the word was.
I don't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just old.
And she takes Mo's hand.
Does that mean I'm ancient?
Well, I have a history of Alzheimer's in my family. I don't think you... I mean, you are old. No.
You're all old.
No, I have...
you're correct. We are old.
object permanence. Like, I have like a lack of linguistic permanence.
I
I
have
literally, I
really
can
bad
write,
object
I can write a
permanence.
sentence, read it, not understand it, read it, delete it, and forget the sentence I just wrote. It happens to me all the time. And the worst part is when I do it verbally. Like, I know a word. I'm smart. I'm not stupid. And then I know a word, and I can't remember
can't
the
remember
word
it.
that I want to insert into the conversation. And it happens
Yeah,
to me so often.
and it happens with my object permanence
Yeah.
as well. If I I will be looking for something and it's right in front.
Sorry,
of
what
me.
did she do? She just did what to my hand?
She
Holds
takes
it.
your hand and says, "It's so good to have you here, my dear. My
Good,
dear
great.
friend."
So
I'm really easy to feed.
Mhm.
And I'm a really good bodyguard. Like, as much shit as Lucinda likes to think about Mo, she can't deny that.
She doesn't.
And while I don't play very well, I can play good back, like, actually, I play a tittle? No, what's like a small musical?
Diddy?
Ditty.
Ditty.
That's
A
the word.
ditty.
Thank you.
Play a ditty.
I don't play a ditty. I got a 5.
I got 5. Okay, she loves it.
She loves
great.
it.
She's just looking at what the tail does when it strums.
Like, the rest of you hear, like, a servant crying in the corner elsewhere in the manor. But,
I mean, Lucy is roughly
Oh.
gonna go to the servant and be like,
I remember what I
know.
wrote. You said
I
Whitehall?
know.
Whitehall was what I wrote.
good job, you remember.
Thank you.
There's a part of me that really wants her to perform a fan dance to lift the spirits of these poor servants, but don't want to roll.
let's see. The servants continue crying.
Get out.
Fine.
Are they crying because of my playing?
Oh,
Valid.
wow,
Yeah, just
that's
slightly.
Horrendous.
doesn't
so
know.
that's a 28 performance for her fan dance.
Alright, so the fan dance is both intricate, delicate, and oddly able to swat away the final reverberating sounds of the lute playing from the manor, as if it were exorcising it, an evil spirit from the place.
Valid. I have been told that my playing is haunting, so
It is.
valid.
So the servants are grateful. Evanine is like, "What is that awful fanning. Ugh. That's not
art.
the loot of my love.
I'll be back.
It's like, no.
She a human? I played her.
Let's see.
I think she's a human.
She is.
Do we have a picture of her? We probably don't.
He's
half
like, I need to get back to Golka here soon.
Evanine is here. It's very unique art for
she
this
has
scenario. Yep.
Oh, I'm mad at that.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, Lolly's a kobold.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that yet, but
Yep.
No.
that's fun.
All I can see is the kobold from where I'm sitting.
Yeah. I kind of look like that, except for I have a goblin's face.
Oh.
Because I'm a tailed
Why do you
goblin.
have such
And
a high
I'm
charisma?
covered in fur, but
I don't
what?
see why you have such high charisma, but whatever.
You can see why what?
I can't see why you have such high charisma, but whatever.
Mostly because I'm a intimidate class.
Yeah, it's oddly
But
that
I-
intimidate requires charisma.
Yes.
Okay.
So my intimidate specifically
That's how I make
is
intimidation. So
prowess. So my intimidate is based off of like flexing. So he's a squat, muscular looking. Remember DBZ Dragon Ball
Yes.
when Goku and Vegeta turn into like their human monkey forms,
Yeah.
like the hybrid.
Yeah.
That's basically what he looks like. He has a cute human cherubic face, and then just Vegeta hair with, like the monkey body and the tail.
Okay.
That's the whole. I
Yeah.
literally
Is
built
that-
him
is
off of
like
Son
it-
Goku. Like
is-
that's the whole concept of
Is
just.
that why Flora has such high intimidation because of her charisma?
No, well, Fluorite's literally like. She's a sorcerer in 5th edition, and they're charisma based. But Fluorite is like Fluorite makes her look like an ugly nobody. It's a 20 charisma on a sorcerer, lunar elf.
Yep. Solar elf.
Like the prettiest drow you can imagine, and that's her character.
That's cool.
So, anyways, yeah, no, he's 1,000,000% receptive to her attentions.
Like, you see your friend, like, shocked, and it's like, oh, I'm never pulling an advertisement ever again. The scandal. But then she's like, oh, the scandal, because they love that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's from the wrong side of the tracks.
Dude, he's from under the tracks.
I threw above him in a tree somewhere.
Garrick's will vouch for him. He's an artist.
Yes, I have clout. Best character arc ever.
It sounds like we need to break into Whitehall.
I mean, whew. Whitehall's. Is that the official, or is that just where they keep the evidence and stuff?
It's an official headquarters for
Is it like
the
I'm thinking like
guard.
garrison? It's like a barracks and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose we could start by actually asking.
Agreed.
We will probably be rebuffed, but we should start by asking.
Well, could we? So 3 times this gentleman. I'm still not sure if he's involved or not. Again, like she said, didn't know if he was barking at them as if they were subordinates, or if they were, say, like Aspis Consortium people trying to frame the society, which would be where my brain would go if we were doing 1st edition. But I don't remember how. I don't think I've ever personally come across Aspis in 2nd edition. I know that they exist. I just they're not as prolific as they were in 1st edition. They were literally anti-Pathfinders in 1st edition.
I think a lot of it is because of the Whispering Tyrant breaking free.
True.
Everyone's kind of been like, Bigger
Let-
threat.
Yeah.
Well,
100%.
oddly, what I feel is both weird and normal for Pathfinder is that, like, the big thing event that kind of triggered off a lot of the lore for second edition times is the Whispering Tyrant, a super lich of unimaginable power, breaks free from his prison, blows up blast wall, and has this huge undead nation that is forming, and he's going to take over the world, and everyone's like,
That's important.
we should build more lodges.
Pathfinder. We should build more lodges.
Have you guys ever wanted to go Arcadia? You know, far away from the Whispering Tyrant?
Well, we do
should
now.
go there. We should have a portal there, just, you know, in case something goes wrong and we aren't there. Every other nation. Gosh dang, all these revolutionaries changing everything. Hello, Whispering Tyrant, I'm evil. Yeah, you. Just keep making more undead. We're doing politics over here.
Okay, so do we have a description for Musel? Is he an older man with graying hair?
Yeah, I'm trying
Light
to
skin.
remember, because I think Lucinda did a scenario with Russ way back when. It was like a season 2 one where we went to opera for a underground fighting ring. I can't remember.
I mean,
her
that sounds
scenario.
really.
And so Lucinda knows Mizzello, I'm pretty sure. Your characters, I don't think of, ma'am, because you've been traveling far and wide elsewhere.
Yeah.
But
I don't think Mo's done any second season stuff. Like I have a couple.
Oh,
First,
and there it is.
hmm,
2-13.
a gilded test. Nice.
Yep. You traveled to the grand city of Opara, capital of the declining empire of Taldor, to investigate unsanctioned street tournaments.
So Lucinda,
Venture Captain Musello tasked you with participating in a series of these bouts to uncover for us cover.
I need water.
I mean, yeah, she would know what he looks like, and if it sounds like him,
Ow,
yes.
my arm.
like,
Thank you.
it's just vague, but, you know, as far as humans go, light skin, gray hair, with a work apron, is one of the things you uncovered. So it does
just in
sound
case
like
I don't want to get any
but
water
you know,
on the leather.
humans also all kind of look alike. So
Except for their head fur.
yeah,
There. It's the easiest way to tell them apart.
so it does fit his rough description, but there's nothing like too daunting about the task.
Yeah.
Like a wig and a work apron. Yeah, that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
So, Whitehall is easy to find. Stands above the neighboring buildings as a 4-story marble structure. There's a bunch of fun trivia about the thickness of the walls and everything. But it opens to a wide, naturally lit room. Signage points the way to publicly accessible offices on the first floor. And weirdly, the signs for evidence storage are also there on the publicly accessible first floor, which you guys can just go to and hang out.
Yeah. Evidence locker it is.
The only thing I can think of is I'm like, well, of course we have to keep the evidence, like, storage available to the public. The nobles must know the latest goings on. So, the temperature in this windowless room drops to a chill. A front desk cuts off access to shelving, storage units, and tables that fill the room. On those shelves, rows of crates and cloth bags bear neat labels. As you guys enter, there's a pair of workers, one of which was never given a name. The other is excitedly meets you guys. Spritz, willingly, she introduces herself and is like, "Oh, the visitors. So what you doing here?"
We are performing an independent investigation of the recent rash of, well, crime.
Oh, more nobles. I see.
Yes, of course. You know, they have to have someone else independently verify all of this stuff.
Yeah, that's the word they keep using.
I know. Look, I'm just doing my job because they pay me.
Yeah. So which recent one? Is it the rat swarms, the undead spider legions, or was it the uh,
I
was
think
it
they were
the-
saying the one involving wayfinders.
Oh,
Who is that? The Pathfinder Society, I think.
yeah, probably. I don't know. Bunch of
Oh,
weirdos.
Yeah.
They are an eclectic bunch.
And she like points. Yeah, they're over there.
Thank you so much.
Um,
We will be out of your hair as quickly as we can.
So at this point, because no matter what you say, you can't examine the wayfinders yourselves. You have without stealing them. So you have two choices. You can talk with Spritz, and she can give you, she can tell you about information about the wayfinders, or you can try and steal the wayfinders. And given the way it's presented in the scenario, it's a either or, not both. So either you're going to try and steal a wayfinder to examine yourself, or you're going to go off of try and get Spritz's information about what the constabulary found about the wayfinders.
I mean,
How
more
legal
than-
do you want it to remain?
I'd rather keep it as above water as we can.
Sure. I mean, literally have two rogues in your bar.
I know.
If it wasn't an either or, we'd just be like, cool, you ladies can do, well, they ladies can do whatever, and then we'll just hide in the shadows and steal some shit, but valid. And now that we've talked about it and it goes missing, then they'll definitely pique their interest. So, do you, you don't have like legal lore or anything like that, do you?
I have academia and lore master.
Okay. So you're more of,
And Golka.
yeah, you're not an investigator, you're investigative in nature rather than, okay. Because when I built my investigator, which I would love to play someday, I was like, I'm going full Batman. They are the world's greatest detective. They're not, because they're level 1, and Lucinda would walk rounds around them. But at level 6, maybe. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm for sure. I'm not Adam West either. I'm going like fucking Michael Keaton Batman. Like,
When we were doing our PFS games on Thursdays, for one of our online games, we needed a pre-gen, and we brought the investigator Quinn, and I was in charge of him.
that's the white-haired guy, right?
Black.
Oh, I
he's a
think
black
of the
guy.
alchemist. Never mind.
Yeah,
It's like the half elf with the glasses.
and
Oh no, he's blonde. Who the hell am I thinking of? No, don't. Sorry, keep going.
I called him Quinoa Quinn, because
Oh,
he
Oliver.
loves civilization where quinoa was king. But out in the wilds, he's like, I don't know how anything works. And the dice reflected that. It was really funny.
I was in Baldur's Gate. I have my ranger who doesn't have survival. He's urban, so I can't remember. No, yeah, he does have survival, but he's favorite terrain is urban. So when he's in cities is when he gets his bonuses, rather than like being out in the wilds.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a bounty hunter, and that's his whole shtick. Is like, oh, I can go to New York City and I'll find the guy I'm looking for, rather than like, if they're hiding out in the boonies, well, there's another guy I'll call.
I know someone that's good at this.
I don't do that mosquito bug shit.
My cousin Earl does, though.
Yeah. My brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. They're the country folk.
So,
All right, so we have acquiesce. We're going to do this legal way.
It doesn't matter to
Yes.
me.
Yeah. Well, we don't get to do both. That's the
know.
point. So otherwise, you and I would just thievery until we get a success and we're good to go.
Yeah.
Like my 10 and your 13 are decent. Oh no, it's stealth. What's your thievery?
My thievery's 13.
Oh yeah, so same. I'm 10.
I mean,
My
it's
stealth
not
is
like my
14.
thievery is bad. It's a 12.
Yeah, and hers 0.
0.
So I'm like, why would I steal when I can just make shit?
Yeah.
Mushroom. Ow. I'm good. Anyways.
let's see.
Okay, so we have different skill checks then, right?
So, just to talk to Spritz, it's diplomacy or deception.
Okay. And then if we do this well, we can go further. Is that the point?
You get information,
We get the information.
about what they found about the Wayfinders.
Okay. All right. Do you want to attempt diplomacy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do diplomacy. Yeah.
Opa!
So 29 diplomacy.
Let me do math. 26 diplomacy.
Nice.
Thank you.
I have 15 diplomacy.
Nice. What'd you get?
29?
Oh, okay. I was like, for a fraction of a second, I thought you rolled less than his 15, and I was like, how? Wow, how?
No. I rolled higher than his 15 on the die.
Oh, that's what
Oh,
it was.
wow.
You said something on the die. Okay. Cool.
So, Spritz eagerly tells you the juicy gossip about them. Each bear an unusual modification, including one that casts darkness instead of light, and one that is made from adamantine. The maker's mark on each Wayfinder includes text that says Musello's machinery. The maker's mark indicates they were manufactured in Opera, but the constabulary hasn't found the workshop yet. No such establishment exists in the city's official records. The Pathfinder Society has not been forthcoming. Curiously,
Yeah, there's. I'm sorry. There's no. There's no like. Most are in Absalom. Most are created in Absalom, but realistically, there isn't like only one. Like Bob was Barker manufacturer, right? Because there's Ramiran Wayfinders, there's Cheliax Wayfinders.
yeah, and Lucinda would know that Musello makes the Wayfinders for the agents in the lodge
right.
here. And that's why the Pathfinder Society is like,
Wow.
what? No, we don't know what that is. Curiously, the marks show that the newest Wayfinder of the bunch was made 4 years ago. The rest were manufactured anywhere from a decade to 5 years ago.
So do they recycle wayfinders? I mean, when an agent passes away, they just go get the wayfinder. They forget.
If
Not
they pay for
usually.
their body to be recovered, yes. Otherwise, no.
So I could just
Because we have found dead Pathfinders in scenarios who have had their backpacks with their Wayfinders on them. So the answer to that question is no. They didn't go fuck all.
I was just wondering if they just go retrieve the wayfinders.
No.
The hell with that.
Yeah.
No.
Mechanically, only if you pay the adventure points to have your body recovered. So then later you can get whatever. But then if you don't, why would you do that if you're not going to resurrect them? So
And they don't use someone else's. They tend to personalize
yeah,
Wayfinders.
they can be heirlooms.
Yeah.
And then there are old ones. There's archaic ones that don't do anything. They're just literally compasses.
Yeah. They tend to make a new Wayfinder for any given agent.
Yeah. Which is then
And then the agents are also
personalized.
free to
Yeah.
personalize.
Personalize them.
yeah. Because that's my Wayfinder has a personal sigil. That's one of the scenarios you can add a sigil to it for nothing. It's because not all Wayfinders have the Pathfinder logo.
I was just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the one I got from the scenario, I think it was in season 3 or could have been season 1. It's like 4 extra gold, and you get the literal, what's it called, the way open road sigil.
Open road.
Yeah.
Sigil of
So
the open road.
I can't disguise my Wayfinder. If they see it, they know.
And then there's, but I think it's called the Vanishing Wayfinder. That's one you can get that has all your regular goodness of the Wayfinder, but also has an ability to just like disguise itself as like a pin or something.
Yeah.
So.
Like I had a disguise in 5th edition. It's like you have a watch or a gear or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty good on time,
I think so.
even despite the fact that we've gone on like 6 tangents.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So what happened? I know at least 3 of us succeeded.
Yeah. So you guys got the information about the
Right. So the maker's mark.
They bear individual modifications. None of them are new.
Right. Yeah.
Is the other thing. In that they bear the maker's mark of Musello's machinery.
Okay. And you said the last set he did was like 4 years ago?
Well, these were at least 4 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. So the newest one from the ones they found were 4 years old.
Okay.
And then up to a decade old.
Okay. All right.
So now we can go talk to Lolly.
Mm-hmm.
So we have enough information to at least say we suspect, but also, you know him.
Well, unless we can go to a graveyard.
I would love for you to explain that. What's going on with the graveyard?
If these are 4 years to a decade old, maybe we can find some upturned graves.
For
I didn't even think of that.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, I have a tentative int. I didn't understand. You're
Yeah,
the
no,
investigator. Leave me.
It's literally, I kind of want to be like,
No, sure, valid.
Did someone
Rob. some-
exhume? Yeah, grave rob.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Hey, we would be really good at noting if there were grave robberies.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
Well, you're highly perceptive, and we've definitely robbed at least one grave in the past.
Fair.
If not more.
More. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where the Opara graveyard is.
I don't know.
Is that even
Can
part
we
of the
ask? I'm sure it's not in the purview of the scenario, but
Yeah, it's not, but sure you can ask.
yeah,
Okay.
diplomacy.
Should we
I'll
take a
agers.
break first?
Well, it's not quite 2. Oh, it is. Wait.
It's
Yeah, it's not
close.
quite 2 o'clock yet.
Sure. The audience is probably tired of us by now. All right, guys. Take a break.
Be back at 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Look forward to a 3-minute ad.
Come on.
Oh, when we come back, your mustache.
Okay, you're gonna have to do it from there. This isn't working.
Or do it now if you want. Announce the winner.
Ooh, winner.
I see the winner of the mustache. Alright, welcome back everyone. It is I, your always prepared GM, Brian, and the new mustache, Wolfram, is our winner. And so, Wolfram and I welcome you back to scenario 3-11, No Need for Treason. Our intrepid heroes have
Off with his head.
navigated a bunch of people and talked and gotten clues about the attacks. And
They're clear. Leave me alone.
No, I get it. Having worn glasses for most of my life, I get it.
It disappeared. I was like, where'd they? Because it could have been up here, and I'd have lost them.
Mo is
I'll tell you, the worst place I ever lost my glasses, right here.
Sure.
Where's my glasses?
No, I did this once, and I was like,
Where am
where are they? And Julia was like, they're on your head.
I? Head.
Oh shit. Oh, all right.
Like me holding my phone, looking for my phone.
Yeah. Call
No,
it.
The worst
Call
part
your
was-
phone. Okay.
Well, it's not as bad as my dad. My dad set his on top of the car and got in and drove away.
Oh no.
I saw a YouTube short where some guys pranked their friend by they had his phone. They left it at a table and they texted his phone saying, "Hey, you lost your phone," and so he came back and it's like, so he picks up his phone and he's like, "Oh great, so where's my phone?" They're like, "You have it." He's like, "What? No, I lost. You guys said I lost my phone. Where's my phone?" And they're like, "In your hand."
Just pick
And
it up.
he's just not game. They have to painfully explain it to him. And he's just like, finally
I
gets
guess my
it.
daughter's saying I can't find my phone. And one of my daughters says, "Look underneath the bed." And the other one says, "What are you texting with?"
So good.
Welcome to life.
Yep.
I mean, there's a TikTok where a husband takes a photo of his wife's phone that's on the table, and then just saves it, and then later on she leaves. She's like going to the store or something, and he sends her a text of her phone because it's just an image. And he's like, "Hey, I think you left your phone here," and of course she receives it on her phone. So she's walking out to the car, and like a minute later she comes back in. She's like, "Where is it?" And you just let it set in, and she's like, "Ah." It's a kind of joke I would do to my wife, but then she would shoot me with a gun.
Yeah.
Okay,
She would
so
throw me at you.
we
Well, as long as she doesn't shoot you with Casey's big gun, it's okay.
Okay,
all right. Do we want to go to Lolly?
let's talk to Lolly.
Yep. So you get to the bait and tackle shop. It has
Yarp.
a sign out front that says "Gone Fishing."
Has he hasn't been missing. We just don't know where he is.
Like yes. We
He
don't
has
know
been
where he
doing
is,
stuff.
but we don't think he was kidnapped.
Yeah.
Right.
He has been active, but he hasn't really been reporting to this Pathfinder Society.
Right. Okay.
So how you want to approach the door?
Knock.
Politely knock.
All right.
How do you think we're supposed to go in?
Aren't all kobolds related? No.
That's goblins. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are pretty interbred.
Well, it's the scenario is like, like it's locked. You could pick the lock, and I'm like, it's the lodge. But it is locked. When you guys knock, It unlocks and a kobold peeks out and says, "We're closed. Go away."
You're not closed for us.
We seek information on your master.
Yeah, that means we're closed for you. And she
No.
just like edges the door.
No.
To talk to you,
Uh-huh.
please.
We have information that we need to verify with you because we think we can exonerate the venture captain.
Venture captain?
She pulls out her wayfinder.
Oh,
Don't give me that crap.
I didn't know who you were. Get in here.
Well, you don't
No, I don't
I'm
remember
gonna stab you. I'm going to stab you.
I was about to say, don't goldfish have the memory, or don't kobolds have the memory of goldfish? And I forget.
No.
Lucinda's also a kobold. Never mind. Lolly's like, all kobolds look alike.
No, we don't.
I know.
Our scales are very intricate.
Hey, what color are Lolly's scales?
Blue.
Oh.
Cool.
And together you make purple because you're red, right?
I'm red.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
So
Let's
gonna make
see.
a kobold snare now.
she hurries you guys in.
Need to be a kobold dragon yapper again.
And
I only played a kobold once, and it was a dragon rot in 3.5. That was fun.
No, I was the kobold bard in the pre-gens, so I had the kobold dragon yapper.
Oh, nice. The in second edition or in Weepy Goblins?
It's the sewer dragon ones.
Oh,
The true
right.
sewer dragons
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Absalom, or whatever it was.
Well, yeah.
Where they literally give you a hat of disguise, and the only purpose it serves in the entire adventure is give it to the Otiug because he likes hats. So it'll help.
Cool. Oh,
And I can't remember how it is that we killed the black dragon at the end of it. It was literally someone needed a 20 to hit it with a ranged attack because it was flying away. And I can't remember if I was the one, because I was the bard, I gave them the +1 that was the only possible way that even with the 20 they would hit.
nice.
And they
And they
rolled,
rolled
it
it?
and killed the dragon. So we're like, yay, we killed it! That's a long way away from us. Oh, someone's going to be really mad.
Somebody lives there.
let's see. From what I remember of everyone's perceptions, when you guys are ushered in and start talking about the venture captain, and she just is like, whatever. He knows what he's doing, and I don't know why you guys are looking into him.
Oh, I'm sure he does know what he's doing, but there's evidence that has been
There
left.
are people worried about him.
And she says that she showed up to help him out 2 days ago, and he wasn't here when she arrived and hasn't seen him since. And you guys realize, because from what I remember of everyone's perception, you all pass, that she is hiding something. But the only way to get more information out of her is to use diplomacy to improve her attitude, making an impression for anything that affects that.
How do I do
Do you
that?
have- what feats do you have?
19, 20, 2, 23.
This is-
You have shameless request.
Oh yeah, I do. Forgot about
You're
that.
so cute you can't screw up. So you,
Shameless request.
Yeah, you can make a shameless request for more information. Basically, like, hey, I don't remember exactly what it applied to, but it applies to a diplomacy check, and I can't remember if it's.
So it's diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 23 in total.
Nice.
Does a 24 help that?
Yeah. So effectively,
bit.
I'll double check it real quick, but it's she can't critically fail ever with the with shameless request. Let me look it up real quick for you, or you can. That'll work.
Because I mean, yeah, I can automatically give you a +1 to that.
Yeah, and it's
It's a reaction.
Oh, nice.
It's specifically when requesting something, not for making an impression.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
Maybe I'm thinking of the halfling one. that
I
does
have
that.
Glad Hand though, and that is specifically for.
So she'll
someone.
you aid Lucinda.
Okay.
Unless Brian's like, no, independent roles only.
no, this one you can work together.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm a-
18, 19,
I play the loot in the
unless I
background.
get an aid.
Yeah, you get an aid. And then I can guidance you. Is it Gwei that has that, or is it also this guy? Dusty Rose Prism. No, that's shield. I cannot guide you. That's the occult pendant. That's what it does. But you can guidance yourself. Is that what you did? Or is that a different
That's
reaction?
part of my follow a lead,
Oh, nice.
which is probably the same bonus.
Oh, true.
Mm-hmm.
What's a aid a circumstance bonus?
Yeah.
And I think that is also
It's-
guidance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. You guys gear up to friendly, and then bringing up. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Goes how high? Okay. Yeah, your checks combined with mentioning the investigation that you guys have done. Okay, so you get her attitude up to friendly, and now it's a request. So shameless request would kick in.
So
For
now,
this
now
one.
you can roll again. And you can't critically fail, but you can still fail. Not with that, you're not going to, though. 16 plus 7, 23?
24.
33?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Because it's still part of the investigation.
And you technically hadn't used it. It's a reaction,
Yeah.
so whatever, but yes.
Yeah. Let's see.
If the DC's 25, we'll cry, Brian.
There we go. So Lolly admits that Musella showed up yesterday and went into his workshop. He didn't explain what he was doing and urged Lolly to stay away from the lodge in case someone showed up to cause trouble. She ignored him, of course, and stayed at the lodge in case he returned. So she lets you guys into the workshop in the back, and warns you guys that he left an unpleasant surprise for any enemies that might come poking around. And she hasn't gone in the room since he left.
Oh.
Speaking of pipe bombs.
Yeah, no kidding.
Do Jade and Mo need to make some thievery perception checks to not die?
I have Trap Finder.
So,
Even better.
As do I.
Even better.
let me go
I don't. I'm not that type of rogue.
find that. Okay, so
I mean, that's the funny thing. This is effectively complete rogue group.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not the same kind of rogue.
Oh no, I love investigators. They're investigator. I'm trying to find a way to put martial in with a rogue or an investigator or a class that gets a skill feat / increase every level. And I want to make a pacifist. That's just so good. Ironically, outwit ranger. Like, oh, just don't give a shit about damage. And you make recall knowledges at like +4. Here you go. With human cooperation and the other one that gives critical success whenever you success on an aid to +4 bonus. I was like, I could do that, and then I just do a bunch of martial stuff, like here's some bonuses, not do any damage. But they don't get enough skills. So I want to do medic dedication and then martial dedication.
Yeah.
But they'll be 8 levels separate. Anyways.
So one of the so Lucinda and Jade, you notice that one of the desks is trapped. So there are summoning runes on it, and you need to
It's a little bit creepy. It's good.
get to.
Oh, did you? Oh, you did.
You need to go erase the rune, either by thievery to rub it off, or dispel magic to try and counteract it. But to get to it safely, you need to do an acrobatics check to get to the rune.
Oh no, an acrobatics check.
I know. It's your worst skill.
It is. Probably because I will roll really crappy.
Well, I got a 22
For acrobatics? Okay.
for acrobatics.
You make it through. You can do thievery to take a rune off. It's a 1, isn't it, Fred?
It's a 2.
It's a 2. What's your total?
15.
15. That'd be a fail, Fred.
Hero point.
You gotta get a die you can't read. That gets your numbers higher.
Well, that's how I got the 2.
You just forgot to
23.
say there was a 0 after it.
Okay,
23?
so
Nice.
you make it across. So both of you can attempt thievery to get the runes off.
Yeah, I'll let you start this one.
That'd be a 28. Oh,
Alright.
29 because of my thieves tools.
That you
Infiltrator
succeed.
tools.
Infiltrator tools.
Okay, there's one more.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I don't have these tools. Do I need them for this?
Improper tools will give you a -2 to your
Here, use
check.
mine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not over there, but I could throw them to him.
Yeah.
Her, can I?
All right.
They're not no +1 or anything. I probably should though.
I just remember somebody giving me crap about not having the
19?
+1 thieves tools.
19.
Well, there's no reason not to have them.
Yeah.
Real quick, Fred.
Yes.
Can you roll a thievery check for me?
Sure.
Oh no.
That is
That's a
a
lot.
29.
All right. You give Lucinda some timely advice that raises it from a fail to a success. And, yeah, you guys disable the trap.
No, don't do that.
That one.
They only break on a critical fail, right?
Go on.
It would go off on fail for this particular trap.
The
But the thieves' tools are fine.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so
Yeah, because I don't
they
have
only
replacements.
break on
If Lucinda broke mine on a fail, I'd be like, oh, I don't have new ones. Although it would prompt me to buy, I think like 25 gold to buy the +1 ones.
Yeah, they're not very expensive.
No,
Yeah,
but they
no,
break too, and then you gotta. I think it's like 3 gold for each replacement. They can get expendy.
They can get pricey.
Um,
Anyways.
so, the rest of the area looks safe.
Fly, eagles fly.
Inside the drawer there, is a note, which you can see on the
Oh.
back over there.
I'll read it. I'm over here. All right.
Make paper.
You know what's sad?
Hmm.
I have Glean contents.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew that there was a note.
I knew what was on the note.
Is that what that does?
Literally, yes. It is the
Oh,
most broken.
oh, I'm thinking of I for numbers, the thing that just lets you count shit. That's cool.
No, this one is. There's something in that sealed envelope across the room.
Yeah.
I know what it says. What?
That's funny. All right. 9th Army is on the move. I'm clearly not doing this as
Gway.
Mo.
Yeah.
Or Gway.
Or Gway.
No, Gway doesn't have an aversion to the written. He doesn't like them because he'd rather draw on pictographs. But he grew up in a library. He's not anti. He doesn't know enough. He's not
goblin enough.
Yeah, he's not goblin enough. All right. Anyway, sorry. 9th Army is on the move. Cole may be leader, but reports are inconsistent. Potential plot to investigate. Rumor mongering. Crossed off. Anonymous advertisements purchased about your Eutropia's household affairs. Robbery committed of coins. Lioness Jewelers. Crossed off. Vandalism. Monument to Eutropia. Street display in Aroden's View. Garrick's? ? Crossed off. Sending a message to E. Valborn. After moonrise in Grandbridge. Precise location unknown. Crossed off. Vandalism. Newly renamed the Queen's Tears fountain outside the Senate. Not crossed off. Kidnapping. Adamina runs a salon, supports daughters of Taldor on the throne. Not crossed off. Attack. Retired Pathfinder is target. When the bells strike noon on Fire Day, but where? Not crossed off. So this is Musello's findings. What?
I read Friday.
Yeah, so I think Fire Day is Friday.
Yeah, I forgot the days of the
Yeah.
week in Pathfinder.
But there's 10. 10 days in a week.
Yeah, so we've got the vandalism at the
in
Queen's Tears
Pathfinder,
outside
every
the
month
tenant.
has
The
3 weeks.
Senate.
So there's 30 days, and then there's 3 10 days in a month. What?
I drank that too.
The it had red dye. Why'd you do that, dog? You're gonna die now. You're gonna die.
I forgot about
Okay,
my
robbery.
Red Bull, you guys.
Street
forgot about
display.
I already feel it in my throat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your throat was already jacked up. Now you're gonna die.
Okay, so we should probably start with the Queen's Tears fountain.
Let's see. It's a 7
Senate Hill. That's what I'm guessing. Senate's Hill.
Mm-hmm.
A 7-day week, not a 10-day week.
Yeah,
It's
What?
7 days.
it's a 7-day week.
Did they change that from first edition?
No, I don't think so.
Might be a different setting.
Or am I? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of D&D. Never mind.
Because it's Moon Day, Toil Day, Wheel Day, Oath Day, Fire Day, and Star Day. So it's a Monday to
Saturday. Where's Sunday?
1, 2, 3, 6. Where is Sunday? Because it's basically just our calendar, except for the writers forgot about.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday is Sunday. The little
Sunday's
blurb.
Soul Day? Sunday?
It's just Sunday.
Okay.
Star Day Sunday.
All right. Fair enough. Nope. Myself in the nuts.
Let's see. Going to the fountain. The Queen's Tears Fountains was renamed as part of Grand Prince Eutropia's coronation. It's meant to acknowledge the pain of her rise to the war for the crown, and sorrow she felt in seeing her nation so divided. Among the bustle of the Senate's Hill and its high-end shops, snippets of scandalized gossip increase as the Queen's Tears fountain gets closer. Small cloud clustered by the fountain prevents a clear view of it, though occasionally the group parts enough to show the black paint spread across the outer edge of the basin. A rough glyph of the open road punctuates slogan vandalized on it, declaring, "Eutropia's reign corrupts all." The crowd isn't too much of an impediment. And as far as I know, nobody was openly claiming themselves as Pathfinders. Still, so you can examine it with Pathfinder Society lore, Society check, diplomacy, or crafting.
Okay. What?
I did not hear the first one.
Pathfinder
Pathfinder
Society
Society
lore.
lore. You're at a +7 for all of them, so you can just roll whatever you want. It's like we realize if you do Pathfinder Society lore and Brian, you get a success. Brian's like, the
Wow.
glyph has like a weird little tag, and it's not. I don't know.
Okay, 32 crafting.
Damn, good job.
Pathfinder Society.
I got an 18 in diplomacy.
I keep forgetting I can use my lead on this.
Yeah, the +2, right?
It's a +1.
+1.
Pathfinder Society lore, Society, diplomacy, or crafting.
I will do diplomacy.
Yep.
The 28.
Nice.
Alright.
10 better than mine.
So you guys get all 3
I think I
clues
can
here.
do that.
Yeah, it's so if you're gonna do it with 2 fingers, you want thumb and middle finger.
So.
Yep, and then yep. There you go.
Whoa.
There you go.
Nice.
Did it in one. But and then I go the opposite direction. So pull towards you. Yep. No, you no. So yep. So thumb always facing you.
Like this.
Nope. So switch them. Yep. And then you're gonna pull the middle finger and keep the thumb straight. Yep. There you go. But I've learned to do it with one finger, one hand.
I do it like this.
So,
So
I
I
like to
do
do
it-
it. So I do it from from a higher point because it falls, and then it auto stabilizes like a gyroscope.
I do it
Yeah.
just this way.
Whee!
I do it with dimes and stuff.
Yep.
In school.
I like to do it with nickels because
Cause
they have a wide base.
For some reason,
Yeah,
when I
these
see
don't
something
do it.
spin, I can concentrate more. It's hard to do with this.
There we are.
What the heck?
There you go.
That's stable as shit. That was nice.
Yeah, I figured it was because
Yeah.
of the little nuts.
But no, the solid points are awesome. Like do something like this.
And the numbers were easier to read while it was spinning.
Got him.
I can't spin.
Alright. While the slogans are meant to look like they've been made by Pathfinder Society members, the specific details are wrong. The glyph of the open road is
Take
missing the
care of my
diamond at the top.
space.
Yeah, also, it's black paint and not white.
And the slogan is explore, report, collaborate instead of cooperate. The paint on the fountain is mostly dried, but areas with thicker paint are still wet.
We're related.
Given the type of paint used, it was most likely vandalized sometime in the early morning.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then Fred hits it off with a friendly street vendor.
I really wish I had the rumor monger feat. Just be like, that's not the Pathfinders.
Fred, give me a perception check.
23.
Alright. So, you're getting information about the crime from this baker. And
There it goes.
she's just
You go.
like,
You good?
yeah, I saw the whole thing. It looked like this, that, and you realize she knows a bit too much. and then she realizes that she told you too much.
For sus.
And let's see.
She
Give me an athletics check.
That's about right. 8.
Nice.
Okay. And then roll me a stealth check.
Let's try it on dice. Okay, that'll work. That would be a 19 plus 13.
32.
32.
Okay. So she makes a break for it, and you easily can't stop her. However, because she's human-sized, you just stay in her shadow constantly.
Oh yeah.
So everywhere she looks and she thinks she's gotten away, you
Nice.
just appear behind
Cool.
her.
I
yeah.
got another thing called easily dismissed, so it actually gets a +2 to that
Nice. So
for not being spotted. I guess you should say.
Oh, that's good.
she's like,
Not at all what I intended
No.
either.
no, it's breakdancing.
Yeah,
Um,
was it dancing on these instead of
Yeah.
these? That's hilarious.
Wow. Oh my gosh. How do you spin a dice?
So
Oh,
she begs for mercy from Jade to
There.
So I
leave her in peace.
do that,
Yeah.
but
Sorry.
mine's hard.
Oh, they're also. I'm surprised you got the spin on that because they're.
Oh!
There you go.
So she works for the Ninth Army. Was told just to watch and
Oh,
make
shit. Sorry.
and look for intruders.
I flung a dice at you this time. Hey, Knights Army. That's a word
Ninth
that
Army.
we're familiar with.
Ninth Army.
That was one of the things
Yeah.
to
The
investigate.
Ninth Army is on the move.
She has like a 9 tattooed on her arm.
No.
She has like a 9 tattooed on her face.
She wants one, but they won't let her
They
until
don't.
she's
She's a peon.
higher
Definitely
up
not
in
gonna
there.
get one now. No.
Let's see. And we got the clean
Keep it
point.
still.
Nice.
It spins.
12s are a little harder.
I take it the Ninth Army does not like the new queen.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we
the
need to
Ninth Army
look into the Ninth Army.
Was essentially remnants after the Civil War. They're supporters for
Ooh, I had that for a second.
normal rule, none of this women business.
Like in my brain, I'm thinking like Bartholomew Sebastian the Ninth, and they were like the Ninth's Army because he's the ninth in succession. It's
Yeah.
not, but like that's what
Yeah.
my brain is telling me.
The reference is Taldor's armies are their expedition armies
Yeah, they're like the Ninth
are
Legion,
just
the Eighth
named
Legion. Yeah.
after how much they conquered,
Yeah.
and how much they explored, and so
Nice.
it kind of goes down as the centuries go, and now they're using it as like a covert group.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Silver Ravens. That caught my craw.
Well, that was the Silver Ravens going, no one talks about us.
It's like Section 31.
I'm alive. No mouth to mouth. I'm married.
It will make mom come back.
We've been slowly poisoning him with honeyed words over weeks. He hasn't noticed.
And arsenic.
I was like, my soup tastes an awful lot like almonds. Man.
Chill out. Chill.
But
Okay.
Dying.
she doesn't know anything more
Dying more?
beyond that. Yeah,
That on your
they
hat.
were responsible for the vandalism on the fountain, but
everything else.
a highly decentralized thing, so she's just doing what she was told, and she doesn't know anything more.
Put it on one of the white to make it stand out. That one. That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, do the top
So
first, and then once it's
I guess we now have to go find Adamina, who runs a salon.
Hmm.
yeah. Was that
So-
the kidnapping? What?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
kidnapping one.
Um,
Oh.
Salon in this case is not a hairstylist.
It's like a bar,
Mhm.
saloon.
Well, salon
High
is
class.
like
Oh, okay.
more
Like a ladies' drawing room.
like it's referring to like the Enlightenment period of smart people parties of let's just go and talk about things.
Cute.
And then it was often revolutionary. So they're a big supporter of women rulers currently and women doing stuff in Taldor.
Sure.
As you guys arrive, it's an active crime scene. Constable stands guard outside the salon with her halberd in hand. Past the open door, others dressed in uniform of the Opera Constabulary mark the floor with chalk, measure parts of the building, and take notes. Leaning on a stone wall among a bed of peonies is an ashen-skinned halfling woman holding her head in despair.
Peonies. They're not peonies. Those are marigolds.
Okay, so they're taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
What do the notes say?
Let's see.
Because
Uh,
I'm
there's-
cheap like that.
So for glean contents, give me a society check.
You need it?
Yes. I need my leg.
Do you need it?
24.
Alright. So, the notes are fairly normal about taking dimensions and description of the room. It also includes side things like, man, I can't wait to be done with this job. And a few other things like a lasagna recipe. You not sure what lasagna is?
Why are they taking measurements?
To have a description of the room available for the official report.
Oh. I was about to say something stupid. Well, they just take pictures.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nice.
It's not stabilizing is the problem.
We'll keep that one, but everyone else, give me diplomacy, survival, or perception.
Survival or perception. 20.
25.
For which one?
Perception for both of us.
Perception. Okay.
31 perception.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Let's see.
The only one I'm going to get today.
So,
You're going to get one in the combat.
Probably.
I believe in you.
That'd be the... Oh, if I was playing Star Trek, that'd be awesome.
also, along with the notes, you find out that Adamina was kidnapped the morning that you guys arrived in the city, making it the most recent crime. The rest of you looking around the area find that Adamina was taken out of the salon and down an alleyway to the east. Stashed in the alleyway behind the sack of garbage is a wayfinder. Looking at it, you find Musello's maker's mark on it that was produced about 4 years ago. And then everyone give me perception checks.
Can't do math. 7? 18.
Can I use my pursue elite on this?
Hmm.
So that would be a 26.
26,
28.
29.
29, and then 18. Okay. So everyone but Swamp notices that that someone, as Swamp is looking at the Wayfinder, someone tries to casually bump into Swamp.
Oh. Daughter has imprecise scent.
Yes.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
But daughter would know they're there, but
Not their intent.
well,
Yeah.
daughter can roll perception.
Okay.
Because daughter has perception.
Same as yours.
So roll another one.
Do you want? Well, you can roll 4, daughter, if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
'Kay.
She can roll.
So,
24? Okay. So, daughter squeaks up as well, as everyone else knows is besides Swamp, that they're literally trying to palm the Wayfinder out of Swamp's hands while she's there
There,
looking at it.
yeah.
And daughter just kind of, I like to imagine that when the hand gets closer, daughter like poofs spores out, and they start coughing. Let's see. Yeah, it's a guy, and he immediately surrenders to daughter and the rest of you. And let's see, you can give me intimidation or diplomacy to talk.
Everybody or just daughter?
It can be anyone.
I'll do it.
Will my physical prowess matter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
That's also a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh. But I'm adding 13 to mine, so that's a 33. Would you get a 20?
27.
Nope, 20. Because your intimidate 0. You're more matter of fact than. Gear off my lawn. Don't ever talk to me and my daughter again.
So,
I don't think my
daughter
intimidate. I'm
and
flexing and just playing very bad music.
daughter and Mo do bad cop, worst cop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Pretty much.
Baby cop, monkey cop.
he doesn't know where Jade is, so Lucinda, he's
We
just
don't either.
begging for mercy to save him from the tiny mushroom. Swamp this entire time is just like,
What?
this Wayfinder's 4 years old. That's interesting.
Daughter's like just crawling up the shoulder, like, don't do that to my parent.
And he
That's
has
the
a similar
sport.
story. That
Oh, God.
that his name is Patine. He was also sent to as a lookout, keep an eye on the building, and to report anything. But this time you get a name. He's supposed to report anything to someone named Cole Farson.
He's on our list. Potential boss.
And then and again, that's basically all he knows is he's supposed to report he's supposed to report the happenings to Cole Farson, and doesn't know anything. any information you've gathered, you can bring it back to Gloriana Murillo, back at the Portsmouth Club, and take a relaxing night's rest.
Are we not
for
allowed
the
to
fire.
look into the attack?
The attack's happening the next
Oh, on
day.
Friday. Oh, okay. Sorry.
They apparently didn't say it, but apparently all Pathfinder Society games happen on Thursday.
What day of the week?
It would be Oath Day.
Thank you.
There we go. So,
We're nothing if not fastidious about lore.
oh, I'm sorry. You guys found some stuff earlier at the lodge. You found a wand of command and 2 lesser healing potions. Yeah.
Those are the 2d8 plus 5s.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then
'Cause
you
the one-
are.
Bro, a lot of noise. Also, you gonna turn your microphone on anytime soon?
Didn't even know it was off.
It's the same volume either way.
Got her.
Alright. Gloriana congratulates you guys. And you guys are free to take a rest. Or you could stay up all night and be fatigued. It's weird, but you can do that.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Just get so hyped up on coffee, which I haven't brought back yet. You get 4 lesser healing potions and all the tea cakes you can eat.
We had no combat. Why would we need so many? I guess it's for the combat coming up. Okay.
So, next day, you guys make it your way over to, you figure out Pathfinder is a retired field agent named Murda Santillo, a dark-skinned half-orc man that retired to operate to be near his family after a near-death experience on the mission. He hasn't, while he doesn't need to work due to savings he built with the society, he started perfecting his parring, selling pieces at local markets. So you head to his studio in Lionsgate.
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Okay.
And you are given this beautiful picture of Murda.
Yikes. Like, that's not flattering by any measure of the stick.
You're right. That is not. Not at all.
I was like, are we allowed to draw like that?
I mean, I know he's retired, but Jesus Christ, they made him look like he's 112.
He looks more
Half
like-
orc, he's half Sharpei.
I was gonna say, it looks more like a wolf man.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like the Jack,
Like the old
the
ancient
1940s, 50s Jack, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
actor that played the Wolfman. Yeah, he did, like the prosthetics with the folds and
with the teeth. And...
yeah. Brian's like, are we allowed to draw half orcs that way?
Apparently.
That was my first thought when I saw him. I was like, if I drew a half orc like this, I feel like I would get canceled. Maybe it's not so bad, but the art in this one has just been jarring, and I don't know why. It's just a very different style from a lot of their other art, and I think that is probably just it. But I was like,
Well, I know Wayne Reynolds doesn't do all of their art, but he has a really good distinctive style to base a lot of the stuff off of. That is
Yeah,
not
that
it.
is not it. You and I are on the same page. That is not Wayne Reynolds
Yeah,
art.
what's the new exemplar? The new playtest. It looks like Maui.
Yeah.
So fun.
Let's see. Let's see. Art director is Tony Barnett.
Tony, what? It's not me.
Barnett.
Oh yeah, it's not me.
The,
It'd be terrible if that's my one drawing.
there's the cover artist. All right. Teresa Guido. That's who our artist is.
Okay, well,
It's a very
I'm doing wrong.
distinct
It's better than anything we can
style,
do, but it's a
Teresa.
very. I don't want to use the term problematic, but it's definitely distinct.
Mhm.
Anyways,
There's probably nothing wrong, Teresa. It's just us.
yeah, we're not used to it.
We're back to us being racist again, I'm sure.
She looks like that in real life. She's like, I just drew what I knew. Oh, we're so sorry.
This is my uncle, guys. I basically traced a photo.
And it had tusks.
Maybe she didn't.
Oof. No, to be fair, it's more World of Warcraft orc than
Yeah.
Pathfinder half orc in my estimation.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I suppose that now makes me wonder, like, how much variation half-orcs have with their front tusks. I wonder if it just comes down to the ancestry feat of how well can you bite people.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. 'Cause, to get tusks like that, you have to take a racial feat. Because otherwise, they're just slightly larger.
Yeah, otherwise you look like Banneray.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
So now I want to look into the taxonomy of mandibular tusks, like the difference between like a Smilodon, which has the canines that curve out but are fixed into the upper mandible, versus like actual tusks, like hippos and stuff. Although they also have top ones, but I wonder about the genetic, like, because you can't if they're too long, you still can't open your mouth wide enough. Then they serve zero purpose.
Yeah.
Right? So wouldn't that bespoke the idea of an unhingeable lower mandible? Right?
Yeah.
What about saber-toothed cats?
It's canines top,
Yeah.
not tusks, which are bottom.
Yeah.
I can't think of a successful
'Cause, like,
bottom tusk teeth. Can you think of an animal with bottom tusks?
Well, I can't think of a reason why the saber-toothed tigers really have this. I mean,
They're serrated.
they
I
sort of-
mean,
Yeah,
the only
so-
one
so
I
they-
can
they-
think
they-
of is Fred.
They
so-
bite and then they pull back and it serrates. So it's made to if they get a successful bite, they can tear a chunk out, and then the animal gets away and they still have sustenance. Same, just they were too long, so they were less successful because their prey was too big. If they had smaller prey, it'd be fine. But yeah, I can't think of any animals that have successful bottom teeth.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of close would be like a warthog.
Yeah, but they're not.
Their tusks.
Warthog tusks aren't connected to their jaw. They're
Yeah.
connected. They're like nails.
Elephant.
Yeah. Oh yeah, an elephant. That makes sense. But that's
I think they're not connected.
They're
they're
not
not
connected.
either. Yeah, they're
not either.
near their
They're-
nasal. They scoop down, but they're not connected to their
Yeah.
jaw. I know there's like a elephant ancestor a couple 100 million years ago that had them.
Woolly mammoth.
No, they're the same as elephants off the nasal ocular.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's like a hippopotamus / whale because hippos and whales are related. But they had the bottom tusks, but I don't think they were connected to their jaw. Well, maybe they were. I don't know. Anyways, my taxonomy interest. I'm like, I need to Google that now and see if there are any successful animals today that have protruding lower mandibular tusks that are proactive.
I'm just like, I was just thinking of the dark secret of unicorns. This is the mouth. This is the false one. All right.
I gotta Google it now. Sorry. A while ago, Jeremiah said, "Careful, we can only have one broken watch." I think when you were spinning. That's funny.
But,
Anyways, Google.
okay. So let's set up. Alright. So for this, his house is going to be this one. You see a suspicious cart up here. This is a vaguely hill-shaped thing. And you guys can set up anywhere. But there's like 2 carts up here that are very suspicious.
What tools do we have available to us?
Given how well you did in the investigation, like, what kind of tools do you want?
Seeing 2 suspicious carts, I kind of want to set up basically a blockade.
Yeah. Give me a craft check.
Absolutely.
Okay.
122 if you'll let me use my lead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boars do have lower tusks,
Yeah, they do.
but I don't know what.
I think they're just smaller and not the big tusks.
No,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
good size.
they don't grow where the teeth grow. They grow from the side,
Oh, that's
but they are ivory. I think they're ivory. I actually haven't looked into it yet, but it doesn't matter.
What?
It's just interesting. But
So-
we know that they're not. I think they're mating displays and stuff because effectively they can kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they there's horns in the head and kill. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
No, it's okay. That's why boars don't live long.
Okay, musk deer, pigs, hippopotamus, and walruses. Oh yeah, walruses. Why did I think of them?
Oh, I thought
They have
were on
bottom.
top.
Oh, there's really thought.
Those come from the top.
Oh, they are canines. You're right. So, but those are considered tusks. They're
Yeah.
just not lower mandibles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, elongated incisor. Wait, no, incisors are the front teeth like beavers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just doing.
Well,
my...
we're setting up.
Oh, are we? Cool.
Mo is just like
Mo is interested in animal. Sorry.
looking up half-orc lore.
Yeah.
Where do the
So,
tusks
This
come
is
from?
the house we're defending. There's 2 suspicious carts here.
Oh,
Lucinda
okay.
is setting up a kind of barrier to stop the carts if they start rolling. He said this is a hill.
Right. And we don't see anybody by the carts.
Not out in the open at this point.
Okay. I have a climbing speed. Do you want me to stealth and kind of be near them? Remember, Mo is the jump high, roll landing, do crazy superhero shit.
That's up to you.
Maybe put me here, like on that. Yeah, because then I can. If you want to stealth me, I'm at a 10.
When it stealth me, I'm at a 14.
Nice.
Where's the mushroom?
I don't know.
Holy. Casey said, "Fuck your mini."
Well,
I know.
I don't think she wants to be on the roof of the building.
No, I'm good.
Valid.
And then let's see.
Oh, I do have Infiltrator Thieves tools. But my +9 is already accounting for that. Sorry.
That's-
Is it only an 8? Oh, because my dex is low. That's why. All right. I was like, why is that so low?
Oh yeah, forgot the Jade has the feather token.
Oh, is
The
that
ladder.
Oh, that's right. That's funny. I love that. I have a climb speed. It's only 10 feet, but as long as I don't have to do actions.
And then let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Can
we
I
allowed-
use my crafting for this?
Scouting
you.
or anything?
I
No?
don't know.
I didn't think so. I just was curious.
You guys get. Thank you for reminding me. For your investigation, you get a +1 circumstance to it.
Nice.
Was it Jade or Brett that has that improved?
The
it to
ranger
2?
does.
What?
This +2 scouting lore.
That's
thingy.
the ranger.
Yeah.
Okay, so +1 to your initiatives.
22, 23.
25.
Can I use? I'm using stealth, right?
If you.
If you
Oh!
want.
Yeah.
You can use
Oh,
stealth.
it's the same for me, so 25 stealth.
That'd be a 35.
Jesus Christ. What?
Okay. My stealth is 14. I rolled a natural 20. That's 34 plus.
+1.
Plus
Wow.
1,
dog.
I'm sorry, Fred. I'm gonna have to.
Fred, do you have a pilgrim's token?
You're gonna need to re-roll that. You said you were only. That was your only 20 for the day.
Oh,
You have to roll.
You
lower.
have exceeded your limit.
Oh, no.
Please pay $5 for any additional 20s.
Could you imagine a paid game? $1 for every nat 20. You're just like, you just. Hey, hold on, I have to go to the bank first. Why? I have a D&D today. Yeah, no, it's just, you know that gun that just shoots you're just like, hey, DM, unlimited nat 20s today. I'm playing a portent wizard. Shit. Hey, listen, I walked away with $500 in my back pocket. I'll DM that guy all day. Oh, it was no fun. He got 500 nat 20s. I walked away with $500 today. I'll let the whole table only get nat 20s with $500. Don't tell me you wouldn't. Hey, listen, no checks. They're always a nat 20. 500 a game? I'd run 7 a week.
So would I.
It'd be nice to keep my clothes on.
You okay?
Brian, oh, for the 500 instead of once. Oh, Brian. You're fired. Although, to be fair, we would pay $500 to see you out of your overalls.
I guess that's
let's get on with this.
Decem-
We are way off.
I guess that's the December contest.
Fall catalog.
What's your initiative?
Oh.
What? Who?
Swamp.
Swamp. 28.
Yeah.
29.
20,
Because +1. 17 plus 11 plus 1.
29.
Oh. Okay.
And your crafting was
Breathe.
25?
20.
It just caught me off guard.
Okay.
I'd like to keep my clothes on. What? It took me a whole minute. My brain went blah.
So,
Going into
that's
combat?
April Fool's next year is on a Monday. Because I had a great idea for. Oh, yeah. Do we want to announce that?
sure.
What are we announcing?
July 14th? Yes, July 14th. Next year. In honor of Bastille Day, we will be playing Guillotine.
Oh, that's
Guillotine!
right. Hey, my wife should be home by then.
Yeah.
We could play
Yeah, she
Guillotine
played
like
last time.
time.
Off with her heads. Their heads will roll. That's the markup.
Heads will roll.
That's
Heads
all
will roll.
All right. And then show me where you set your barricade.
I'm going to have it set right here.
So,
No, that was permanent. No, I'm kidding. Oops.
That's never happened before.
Probably not.
I had permanent black marker on my battle mat, and I had to.
Oh yeah.
I was so mad.
so one card is rolled down, and it like sizzles and sparks and explodes against a barricade, and then you hear a bunch of panicked voices who are not expecting the cart to stop there. Who are like, no, 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 no! Why is it stopping now? But Mo can hear just past the explosion. Let's see.
We should have played this on September 14th or November 11th. I can't remember which one is which. What's the Guy Fawkes? Remember
November.
Remember the something
the
of
5th of
November.
November.
5th of November. Thank you. That's it.
Okay, let's see.
The gunpowder,
Powder,
treason,
treason,
and
and
plot.
plot.
That's right.
I see of no
You've not seen
reason.
V?
If I have, it's been a long time.
It's what's her name? Natalie Portman
And
plays
Hugo
the,
Weaving.
and then say again.
Hugo Weaving.
That's his name.
I
couldn't
was married the second time. I tried not to remember anything during that time frame.
Oh, so one of your ex-wives was Hugo Weaving.
No, Natalie Portman.
Oh.
It was Natalie Portman. Never mind.
No, Fred's like, she did look a little bit like Hugo Weaving. Closer to Elron than V, but well, no, V had long. I mean, it was a mask and a wig. But
wig.
he had long black hair. Yeah. I don't know anything. I've never known Fred while he was married.
No,
I don't think any of us have known Fred while he was married.
Fred
I
doesn't
mean,
know
his
him when he
ex-wives
was
didn't really
married.
know him when he was married. So no.
No, I lived in Ogden when I was married the second time.
Well, I've known you 10 years, something like that. 11, 12 years. No, it can't be 12.
No, I
Got to be
moved-
closer to 10.
It's probably been eight. Because didn't move back in 2000. I didn't start gaming until 2015, 2016.
That's
Yeah, I'd have to look at
That's when I
my.
started school.
Was our first game together at your house?
No, it was
No,
Toad
it
and
was
Cycle.
Toad.
at Toad.
Okay, I was like, I'd have
I
to look at
remember
the
Toad Testicle.
scenarios that were posted for Pathfinder First Edition, because that would tell me the first time I played.
Yeah, because that's when I started playing. Because I was like,
Yeah.
I just came down. And I think I even signed up on Warhorn or something. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I didn't know about Warhorn.
Were you still? Did you play when Dustin was still
Dustin.
there?
He might have just been.
Because he was still the venture captain. He just kind of like, I played 3 games with him, and then he kind of went and did his own thing for a while. And
Yeah,
then
I
eventually-
think he was there, but I never played at the table with
Yeah,
him.
Yeah, he did
Okay.
the high level stuff, and Fred was still
yeah.
low
Low level.
level.
Who did you play? What was your primary in that time frame? Because I had 3 technically.
Well, when you were doing the
but Black Rose stuff.
Black Rose stuff, it was Garen, my wizard,
Yep.
and then I think I had a couple thieves, but one of them died.
I think like level 2, right? Like
level
low.
level 3 or 4.
Like at a docks or something.
I don't know. I
was
came
a
up to
weird-
try to
Yeah.
do something, and he got killed by something else.
As you do.
Yes,
Yeah,
I do. And
Anyway.
my other main character
Okay.
really was a dwarf fighter.
Well, speaking of things dying, Jade, you're up first. So, there's a burning cart. It's
Where's
a
Jade?
red square.
Oh, you're
hiding.
way
That's-
over there. Oh, okay. I can't see you behind
That's
her.
everyone's question. Where's Jade?
You're not wrong.
The red square is a cart that is exploding on fire. Being around the cart, it's supposed to. I guess I wasn't supposed to let you build a barricade, but they didn't say you didn't have time not to. So, because the scenario says that the building catches fire because
Okay.
the
Well-
cart hits it. But now, if I
Oh,
do
that building catches fire.
Yeah.
that whole
Ah.
building that Mo is on fire.
Cool.
And I'm like, that's a big hazard. I didn't think
Yeah,
they
that's
planned
what we call collateral damage. It happens.
So,
Cool.
I'm just gonna say the barricade is on fire and the cart.
Right.
So if you're
That's fine.
adjacent to, if you start your turn adjacent to the cart or the barricade, you'll take some fire damage.
I got it.
Okay.
It's over here.
But I can
There's-
leap and superhero landing and all that as long as I don't start next to the fire. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
So, and then you hear panicked voices in the blue cart behind it who were not supposed to stop next to the burning cart.
So their goal was to send that forward. It explodes, and then they come in like a cavalry after. That's funny.
And
Good
Yeah,
job.
I-
All right, Lucinda, your job is done. Thank you.
uh,
And you're like, no, bitch, it ain't done. As she loads her crossbow, because she's definitely killed some things. with it.
so yeah,
Anyways.
from the wagon,
Yeah.
there's in the one behind, there's panicked voices behind canvas. So they can't see out at this point. So they don't know where, who you are.
well,
Okay, it's about 80 feet away.
all I can think is like, well, I can't see a target, so
Mm-hmm.
Do you not have low light vision?
I have low light vision.
Yeah,
but,
there's literally a fucking fire right next to him.
but I can't see inside
She-
the.
yeah,
I
that's
can't see.
Are
inside
they
the
in a
car.
cart?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like riding in, like, a cart.
Yeah.
Not a wagon with a
Yeah.
like a-
it's
what do
a
they call
covered
the-
Covered wagon.
covered No, the carts.
Yeah.
The stagecoach.
Yeah.
That's what I was. Okay, I
Oh,
wasn't thinking of
They-
stagecoach.
They're in the cart that's been. It's all covered and stuff, so I
Okay.
can't see anybody to like go. Oh. So I will.
Do you want to hold and then I'll just jump in the cart? I assume I can collapse the. Is it wooden or is it like a covered cloth?
It's a covered cloth on top.
Yeah, it's more like a covered wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna hold until I see somebody or see something.
Okay.
Cool.
And as you say that,
They rolled better than me. No. Actually, I don't remember what I rolled, so valid.
roll that damage. Okay.
Yeah, the cart explodes and the scenario's over.
Well,
They're locked in. Fire! Fire!
he starts his turn next to the fire, so he
You
takes
shoot
the
an
damage.
arrow into the door and it jams it shut so they can't get out.
Can I do that? That'd be funny,
It would be funny.
but I don't think I can.
You can do that in Pathfinder. Well, you can do that in Pathfinder, but you can do that in 5th edition with Battle Master maneuvers.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like you can grapple from ranged with Battle Master bow. Not that the bow is maneuvers is what I meant, but you know, yeah. But
So,
whatever. So they scramble out.
you see one edgy guy come out, clothed in black, dripping with tragic backstory,
And then I fire.
and
You. Oh yeah. You
So-
held action.
So either
so were you?
ready is different than held. If you hold, you have to wait for his whole turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I held.
Yeah.
You said held.
So, he is like, the heck is happening? You idiots get out here now before we burn to death. And then, let's see. I'll take a look around.
I mean, Svump and Lucinda are just right there.
I don't know. But there's
Lucinda's
like
got her
smoke.
crossbow out.
He's been ambushed and he isn't prepared for that, so he's making sure there aren't other people. Let's see. Yeah, plus 10 stealth, right? For
Me? Yes.
All right. So he sees, doesn't see you, Jade. He looks down, sees a couple people, and he slowly looks up. He's like, "The heck is that?"
You ever seen gargoyles? You know the little winged one?
Yeah.
I don't remember if he's Brooklyn or Bronx, but him,
Bronx was the dog.
right? Who? It's not Hudson. It's Brooklyn
Hudson.
or
Yeah, Hudson was.
what's the little green
old
one's
one.
name?
I'm trying to remember.
But that's who Mo looks like, except for he's got the hair and he's kind of just crouched over like a gargoyle.
Hi.
And I guess he sees them. And he's like, "It's not my turn yet."
Right.
Can't react.
He's like, let's see. And he's like, guys, out here, faster. And, yeah, they feel better. He doesn't. But that's the end of his turn. Did you want to go now, Fred?
I will go now, and I will shoot
Lexington.
Yeah, there we go.
the short bow. But I guess it's
He literally, except for the monkey fur, but he sees that kind of just.
Well, without the. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that one doesn't. Oh, it does have the wings.
since it's
Yeah,
6
yeah, he has
it's
little glider
minus
wings,
2.
but
Short
yeah,
bow?
so more that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's further away than 60 feet. He said he was 80 feet.
I said about because you do the math in Pathfinder sucks because it's angles. 50, 60, 75, yeah.
So it's one increment out.
A minus 2.
Yeah. Unless you have something that ignores the first.
Yeah.
I think elves.
I mean, usually you get closer.
Yeah. I mean, you can move first.
Well, I
Jump
could.
you can maybe jump to the next building.
Well, does 22 hit him?
Yes.
Nice.
You can get your sneak attack.
Because he was hidden.
Yeah.
So that's 40. I got 46 total.
Yeah, because you have striking.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy.
Oh, that's not gonna hit very hard. 12 points of damage.
Plus your dex.
Not with
Not with
Oh,
the-
with your bow. That's right. You don't have propulsion yet or anything. Yeah, I do. I always forget it's only finesse weapons that they get to add thief.
my
Dex too,
My
yeah.
Dex too.
Or is it only finesse or is it?
I think
I think it's just finesse.
So
melee
that's
weapons.
one action.
Yeah.
You could scoot forward and hide in the next building, next alley.
Move over here and hide. Plus 14.
Yeah, you will. Okay.
Nice.
And then Swamp.
Okay.
Where did Jake go?
I don't think Spomp ever knew where Jade was.
I don't think anybody knew where it was.
Nobody did.
Okay.
Nobody knows right now, as far as I know.
So you're in that square.
Yeah. My whole 9
You
perception.
got 20 feet of movement,
I don't know what I could
and
really
then
do.
you can gauge your spells on distance. So you have 30 feet, 30 feet, and that's melee. So where so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you need to get to at least there, which you can. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then what on one of your 30 feet cantrips?
I am going to do acid splash.
Okay.
So that's a plus 9 to hit. So you're rolling an actual attack.
Yeah, keep your mic kind of pointed at you.
Right in your face. Nice.
It's a 21.
Oh, hit.
Yay.
All right.
So
So it's
1d6. What's this? E. 6.
Ooh. And then
6.
splash
Acid
1.
splash
So
one.
1d6 plus 1 splash.
If anyone is adjacent to it.
He also takes the splash.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it doesn't scale with cantrip. It's just, oh, he gets splash now.
No.
So 7 acid. Because Swamp said,
7 acid.
don't talk to my daughter.
Let's see. How are you guys doing? And Mo?
Oh. Okay, so leaping without the movement.
So leap is just
I know it's athletics, but there's a minimum.
leap is just the fixed distance. So based on your movement speed of like
Right, it's half your speed, and then if it's a critical success, it's like 5 for every something.
well, you don't roll for leap. For long jump, you leap. You have to roll and need that 10-foot lead up.
Oh.
Leap is for actions like there's like a 5-foot ditch or something. You just leap over it.
Okay, well, shoot. I'm trying to get the most distance I can,
Yeah.
but it,
Okay. So what's your speed?
what?
What's your speed?
30.
30. Okay. Leap is one action will give you 10 feet horizontally.
Okay.
Sorry, 15.
So I could just jump 15 feet.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that doesn't do me good diagonal because that still puts me there.
And then,
But 15 will put me in the road next
Yep.
to the corner of the fire. So let's do that. And then I will reaction, rolling landing to move up to him. Angle. Thank you. And then
I didn't know.
No, I know. I didn't want to start next to the fire.
I understand that. I'm like, I didn't know how much movement you had.
It's again half
Okay.
because of my rank in acrobatics. When I get to legendary, it's my full stride. But and there's nobody there, so I wouldn't have listened to AO. But if there had been somebody there and I did that, then they would get to hit me. And then at legendary, they don't get to hit me, which is nice. Okay, so trip. No, I'm not starting with a 4. Hero point. I mean, 18's pretty good on a 4, but that's still not good enough for me. 21's better, which I know hits. So.
21.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's athletics, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so it's a 20.
20. All right, that's a fail.
Shit.
Sorry.
You're on my side, dog.
Oh,
You're on my team.
I'm laughing out of character.
How dare you?
It
You're
would
grounded out of
actually
character.
Hurt less if it was in character. This swamp
True.
was like, ha.
All right. Well, shoot. Well, that didn't do anything cool for what I wanted it to do. Well, let's demoralize him then.
Okay.
Can he see me well enough that my muscles matter?
Yes.
Okay. So
Wow.
plus 14. 19 plus 14. 33.
33 is a success.
That's only a success?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the boss. He's bullshit. There's like one combat, but good luck.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just like, the heck is this? These NRC this entire
Oh,
time.
damn. I forgot I had incredible initiative. I don't think it would have mattered though to add 2 to my initiative.
Let's see.
Oh, it would have only been 1 because I don't get the bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not change.
It
the
doesn't
order
matter.
much.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I have assurance in athletics, but a 20 failed, so a 19 definitely would.
Mhm.
All right, I'm good. All right, that's me. I
Alright.
think that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Lucinda.
Okay. Well,
Frightened. I have a frightened token, but I don't know where they are.
I can see him, so I will devise a stratagem with my crossbow on him. Okay,
That
that's
microphone's gonna pick up the knocking.
23.
No.
Okay. That's gonna leave a mark.
Ooh, good rolls.
Yeah. 24.
Was that 4 less than max damage? Because I think it was 2 up.
Yeah.
2 off of each one. Yeah.
2 off of each. So
Very nice.
I will reload my crossbow. And those are my 3 actions.
They mill out. I was the barricade the whole time.
I think it's more of Lucinda handed you the rope and said, if those carts start moving, yank this rope as hard as you can.
Is Rapid Mantel the thing that lets me use athletics to grab an edge instead
Yep.
of reflex? Okay. Noted.
It also allows you to get climb on as a swift action.
At
Instead
a
of
higher proficiency.
No.
Because I didn't read that. I mean, you could be right. I'll double check it, but I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it allows you to do it as a free action or a swift action instead of a move.
Oh, to pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Oh, you said words and my brain went like, jump onto a creature. I was like, that's
that-
great. I hope so. That's awesome.
No, that's writing.
Yeah, well, that's
I mean,
that's why
right.
Fred has 2 ex-wives. Rapid man. Anyways,
if Fred had the right feet, then they would have been unable to disobey.
That's true.
cool. They don't get any benefit for flanking me.
Unless they're higher level.
Right.
So 24 to hit
That will hit. Yep.
for 8 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
As he shouts, "For the society, die, evildoers!"
Evil what?
Evildoer.
Oh, I thought you said druid. I was like, no, it's her. Them. It. The
Yes. It.
spore.
Let's see. And then the other one moves over there and shouts, "Explorer, report, hit with stick." It'll be a 20 to hit.
That will not hit.
Yeah, paperwork.
Yay.
Yeah, paperwork.
We don't mention them in this game. That is a bad word.
Okay, so now it's history. I forgot their bonus, but that's He's still by the cart. Oh. Okay.
Did you just roll max damage and kill him?
Yeah.
He had that little hit points?
Oh no, he had a ton, but you guys hit him for a ton.
Oh.
Like, well, he had,
I forgot that both Lucinda and Swamp hit him.
and Jade.
Jade.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
He was our only legal target.
Fair enough.
so
He's like, yeah, 11 hit points left. Brian rolls 12. Well,
he's just like,
fucking
okay,
melted.
all I have to do is I'm out of actions. I just gotta hang out here for one turn. It's okay. Nothing's here that can harm me.
Mo
Weird
drops
monkey
down.
things. Boom, arrow. What the heck? Boom, bolt. Ah. Then acid. Ah.
Monkey, what?
And then
The monkey missed.
like,
Are you saying I could have killed him? That's fine.
and then like I guess like one of his subordinates was just like, we should put this bottle of volatile stuff on the outside so it explodes later. And it explodes in his face.
Hey, this will be funny. Watch.
And he burns to death. Edgy backstory and all. He starts doing a slow soliloquy about the tragedy of his life. And then he dies with a thumbs up.
He's melts in lava like Terminator.
The other two are like, this is awkward. What? Do we have to pay Do we have to pay prestige to recover the body? Is that how? Do we have prestige? They have prestige still.
Gway
They
shows up.
definitely didn't make a new system.
No, you're part of the Aspis. You have to pay infamy.
And, yeah. They're just kind of like. So, they get lost in the discussion about what they need
Logistics.
to bring their leader back. And, Jade, what do you want to do with him?
I guess I'm going to shoot number 2.
Okay, that's a good plan.
That will be a 29.
That will crit.
No.
Well, I see 10 on the dice.
That's 13 times 2,
26.
26 plus deadly.
So another 10.
And that 3.
So 29.
29.
Alright. And he's like, no, they call it achievement points.
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, again, I think I will shoot number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be -7. I think that's more than 60 feet.
Yep, because he was right next to where the... Oh, you moved.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's just -5.
15, 20, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. He's within range.
So minus 5.
Minus 5. So plus 9. 9 plus 12 is 21.
Alright. That's
There's a
still
Mo in the
regular
way.
hit.
Do I get sneak attack or no?
No, because you didn't rehide.
You can if you want. You have an action after you attack.
Sure, I'll rehide.
Okay. I already rolled it, and it worked.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
8,
Not like Lucinda. He doesn't have to reload.
13.
I did math wrong.
Alright.
thought 5 plus 3 was 7.
Now, the thing is, she can only use hers once around. So the reload doesn't bother her.
And then,
Why? If she didn't have to reload, why wouldn't she be able to use it more than once around?
Because that's part of it. The devise a stratagem can only be used once around.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop her from attacking.
Yeah, but it would be at a lower.
Sure. I didn't say that. I just said there's no reason.
You're right. She could still attack. She cannot.
Yeah. No,
use...
it works into your action economy specifically because you do A, B, and C.
Yes.
Yes.
all right, Swamp.
You're 35 away.
Thank
you
for
can move
telling me
up.
that.
Listen, Mo doesn't give a shit if you hit him with splash. Don't stand next to the cart. You just saw the other guy get melted. And you're not happy about fire. It'd be like who's cooking mushroom pizza?
Okay, so I'll do acid
Yeah,
splash.
yeah. Hit me. I don't care.
I'll do acid splash. That works.
So that plus 9 is a lot. 24.
24.
That will hit.
Okay. So I take 1 for sure.
4. So 4,
5.
5. 5.
And then you hit Mo for 1. Friendly fire!
It's not so friendly.
No, it hurts.
Friendly fire isn't.
Friendly
So,
fire isn't.
this glob of acid hits him. He says, I was out of tear, and dies.
She's out of tears.
All right.
I'm offended.
So,
Boy, I wish we had a decanter of endless water right now to put out this fire.
would make it easier.
Do you have a water cantrip?
Let's see.
Nope. Don't think so.
Not alive.
Oh. Yeah, I do.
She puts the water out with spout.
Due to accidental fire.
You mean put out the fire with smoke.
What did I say? Put out
I
the
said
water?
water.
You do something with the water. I don't want to talk about it.
Alright. After things are cleaned up here, the constabulary rushes in with decanters of endless water.
No, she puts it out with spout.
Oh, right. And,
I mean, they could help.
yeah, but we'll give Swamp the credit, not the NPCs. So they're like, oh, cool, we don't have to clean this up. Less paperwork. And
Too late to feed that guy a potion? Or is he just like dead?
Rose dead. Oh my gosh.
We do have like 7 of them.
Well, the game was 4. I would just punt the 4 1d8s just all down his throat. Fucking take it and you like it.
Like it.
But also we have heal from Swamp.
Yep. I also have.
But I know that scenarios are often like, well, they're ads, so if they get to 0, they're just dead. They explode and
I forgot the
viscera.
word. What do I have?
Well,
again? What's it called? Good berry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. But he has to be alive to chew that.
I'm like,
Make him
rule
chew it.
for living people, or most creatures that don't say that they instantly die at 0, like undead and constructs,
Yeah.
is that it's up to the GM. So I'm like, yeah, sure. Cool. We'll two-face him, so half his face is burnt off. And you guys, he's like, oh, this is great. It's so much more tragic now.
He's the Phantom now.
Pretty much.
He's in Apara. He's definitely going to become the new Phantom living in the
Of the
sewers with a half-face
Phantom of
mask.
Opara.
Yeah. The Phantom of Apara is here inside my mind.
Part of me is like,
The Ninth Army shall rise again.
they say he's tight-lipped, but I'm like, half of his lip is gone, so he can't be tight-lipped.
Stop, Brian. He can't be.
What happened?
Tight-lipped means you don't talk, but we burnt half his face off.
Terrible pun. Terrible puns.
But basically, he does his best to extol his legend as one of the most worthy and powerful members of the Ninth Army. And he doesn't know who he worked for. He got his job from a dead drop. He heard some Ninth Army members referred to someone named the Peddler, who was apparently responsible for shifting the Ninth Army's focus onto the Pathfinder Society. He doesn't know anything about the Peddler. Bringing back all the happy news, and Cole fills you guys in on his edgy backstory the entire time that he's around you. But she says she has proof that Musello is not behind the crime, and she, together with the information you got from your investigations, that while these attacks are happening, you see Musello kind of tied to a chair, and she says, "We were having tea while the attack was happening, so it couldn't have been him, or the attacks are happening."
Who has him tied to a chair?
Lady Gloriana Marilla. I'm adding in that he's tied to a chair, but I'm like, it's the only thing that makes sense in my head, given how evasive he's been this entire time.
Yeah.
And she says that Musello owes you guys an explanation, and he says, "But it's all true. You can't deny it. I was behind everything, including the attack on Murdoch. I've been plotting against the throne." And you guys realize he's blatantly lying. She takes you, Lady Marilla takes you back behind the paper screen that's been enchanted to stop sound from going past it. And she talks to you guys. "This clearly isn't true. The venture captain is not behind this, and the attempt to tie the Pathfinder Society to both anti-utopian sentiments and violent acts is concerning. Clearly, these actions are meant to harm the society. I'm not sure if this investigation helped us get ahead of these unknown enemies, or if we'll stumble into a trap. We need to learn what's happening, and why Musello insists on taking the blame. I'll stay in touch as I learn more." And
I mean, Lucinda's probably like, what about spells? Aren't there spells that do that?
probably. There's spells for everything. A lot of spells these days. You also find out that Adamina was found later in a dusty warehouse. A random passerby, Joe the warehouse lurker, I'm guessing, walked by, and she was like, "Help me," and she got out that way.
The guy whose face we screwed up, is that Cole?
Yeah, Cole
Okay.
Farson.
Interesting.
Alright. And you guys are victorious.
Results.
Everyone's happy. Even Cole's happy.
I mean, he's alive, so.
I mean, it would have been cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Hope you had a blast. Words.
I was
here are my
actually
words.
here today.
Hmm?
I was actually here today.
Sure.
Yay.
I believe this is the part 1 of part 2 of 2 parts.
Yep,
You wanna-
there's another part on.
Cool.
But thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to head through the Fellow Shop on your way out to pick some fantastic Fellowship Gaming loot. Have a good day, everyone.
Have a good day.
And then one of my eager staff members will end the stream. It'll be great.